And we're live. And on time.
Yahoo! Love that.
Yahoo.
Yahoo! Hey guys, how are you guys? 106 with thunder and lightning. Ugh, that sounds very sticky. That's hot weather.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting here in a hoodie. It's hot outside, but it's cold in my house. It's going to be a whole divorce. So,
He he just needs to buy you, fuzzy jackets and gloves and mittens and little
it's goodness
earmuffs.
keeping too. I
He'll
know. It's,
buy that. No diamond rings. We want earmuffs.
yeah, I don't need a diamond ring.
Something useful around here, like
Yeah.
earmuffs.
An electric wrap.
Yes, there you go. Hey, Sandy Law. Hey, Shamat. Hey, Pammy
It's
B.
so good to see you. In Florida, you can't go anywhere and not know who it is. Oh, you're talking about Sarah Boone? See, I can't decide if I want to play the court TV clip or just play the day that she was like thirsty and hey Alma, good to see you. Trying to hey Brenda Hart.
Hey, Brenda Hart. Good to see you. There's been some interesting developments with her lately. After 8 attorneys, the
Mm-hmm.
judge finally said, "You're done. We're
Right.
not giving you another attorney." And it was crazy because on her eighth attorney, her reasoning for not getting along with her eighth attorney, I'm sure, obviously they can't tell us why they are having problems. Something tells me it has everything to do with the fact that Sarah feels like she did this unintentionally, and why can't you just say that and be and let's be done. And the attorney probably says, no, we actually have to put on a case. But I don't know, I have no idea, honestly. But she said that this last attorney didn't speak nicely to her, and that's
Oh.
why they couldn't get along.
Mm-hmm.
And the judge was finally like, you're done, you're done, now you're representing yourself, you have forfeited your right to counsel. And she did not realize what that meant. And she's getting a very rude awakening right now about what that means. I can't even imagine. I would be terrified.
I can't decide if I want to sit glued to my TV and watch it or move on with my life. I don't know which one yet. I'll let y'all
Oh,
know.
I watch every second of it. It's great. I love it.
Hey Amanda
And she's
Crane.
actually not bad. Like she, for not, being an attorney, obviously, she's doing well as far as, filing motions. She actually won one of her motions. The judge granted it.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked to be uncuffed while she was in the courtroom. And the judge said, okay, because she wants to be able to, write. And
Yeah.
sometimes she's going to have to move around the courtroom. So she asked to be uncuffed. And they granted that. Like she filed a motion and it went through. Like she's doing stuff.
Now
She
she
wants
wants
internet, a
internet.
normal phone. Yeah, she wants all the things, of course. Yeah. I don't know if the judge is going to give her anything else
Yeah.
or any of that.
Three-piece suits. She
Right.
definitely needs it. And I don't know why I can't think of the word of it. The
Like
what is it?
pantsuit or something.
A pantsuit? No, a briefcase.
Oh, a briefcase.
Does she got one? Hey,
She
Truth
wants well,
Teller. Hey,
she wants
Dory.
her
Hey,
own
everybody.
room that she wants her own room that she can be in
Mhm.
because of privacy. And she, I guess, is in a big dorm with lots of other people, so she doesn't have any place to look at her evidence. She asked for not only digital copies of all the pieces of evidence, but also physical copies of all the pieces of evidence, which is a lot.
Carlos.
And they're
Oh.
saying yes to that. They're giving her all the they're giving her those things, which I thought was very interesting. They're really
I
trying hard for her to not have a an appeal
Debbie.
case.
Good. Good. Because that's what they have to do, like with Daryl Brooks. Remember how
Right.
hard that was?
Yes. Yes. Everything that they can think of to do for her that gives her, still a fair trial, even though she is, having to represent herself. unwillingly. She's not pro se on purpose. She is because of, I guess, the judge is allowed to say that due to her behavior, she has forfeited her right um, to have counsel. So she can hire an attorney, I think, if she wanted to, and pay for it. I don't know if that's even an option for her. She did a little advertisement. Did you see that? Her little advertisement that
Yes,
she
and
did
yes.
for, for an attorney.
I'm a little impressed with that myself. My good idea. And everybody's heard of her, so they're like, nah, I'll pass.
Right? Everyone's like, nope, no thanks. Do not want.
Want to be famous? Not that way. There you go.
Right. I know, and that's kind of the attitude that she's playing up too. Is like, you'll be known all over the world. Everybody will see you, and
Her ex-husband doesn't give her. I wonder how her child is doing. I can't remember. Hey, Christy, so good to see you. I can't remember if she had a boy or a girl, but remember the kid was there. He had to go pick the child up from school, or
the bio dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's who she called first, not the cops.
Right.
Ex-husband.
Yeah, she called the ex-husband.
Hey, Jamie. And I have to throw this in there. I don't talk on Gypsy Rose because other people do, and I'm not trying to tread, but I've decided something, and I'm convinced I'm right.
Okay.
I think that she's lying straight out of her teeth when she says she didn't go in the room with her mother after her mom was killed.
Oh, I don't know anything about Gypsy Rose, so I'm not the person you want to talk to about that. Talk to them. They'll talk to you about it.
Yeah, somebody, anybody. And here's why I say that. I was innocently on Facebook, and this was one of my Facebook friends that posted it, and they were crime scene photos. Oof. But her mom was tucked in. After she was stabbed, she looked, in those pictures, she looked to be tucked in. I have to talk to Starlight, but that's how I felt. I see all Merbs trying to hop on the train. Day late, dollar short. But I think she went to see too, felt bad, and tucked her mama in. Yes, I do. She makes me sick. I couldn't go in there.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know anything about her. I don't watch anything about her.
she's
She's all the rage though right now. Lots of people are talking about her. I mean, she's very, very well talked about.
Yeah, she's gonna keep giving content because she wants to be. She doesn't care what she has to do to stay on the radar.
Right.
So, I think that is why I never wanted to talk about her, because when she goes somewhere, she calls TMZ and tells them she's going.
Right. Well, I mean, she might as well play this for all she can, especially if she's getting money out of it.
Yeah,
Because what else is she going to do? Like, she's not going to go get a regular job somewhere.
Right. Yeah, you want that look checking you out at the Costco? Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, she's not going to go get a regular job anywhere. So if all she can do is use her name and her story, which, it is gross, to make money, I suppose. I mean, what else is she going to do,
Mm-hmm. And truly, if HBO hadn't have made the Mommy, Dad, and Dearest, nobody would really even know. But that thing blew up.
Right.
Did you not watch that?
No. She can't go to a regular job, and people have been making money off her name. She should be allowed to make her own money off her name. That's what I was thinking too, MB Girls. Like, she might as well, I guess, milk it for all it's worth, which is gross. I wish the world wasn't like that, but sadly it is.
Yeah, she's pregnant. Right. Okay, so I don't know who in here knows. We're gonna definitely talk about Sarah Boone. That's why we're here. That's why we've gathered here tonight. But for those of y'all that know who Trisha is, yet
Oh,
again,
Jesus. Truthfully, Trisha. Truthfully, Trisha decided she was going to road trip out to California. Thank God I live in Nebraska because I would be nervous.
hmm
But anyway, she rolled up to the YouTube headquarters, I believe in San Bernardino. I'm not sure exactly where it is. Right, little miss? Yeah, she road tripped out to California. And so she rolled up to the YouTube headquarters, which I believe is, I don't even know, San Bernardino. I think it is, but I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, she sat outside, if you want to pull it in,
Oh,
and did this. This is what she did. And I mean, I don't know. We'll listen to it, and then we'll just. I mean, first of all, look at that face. Okay, does that sound, or does that look, sound mine, or does that look, completely manic, hysterical? Yeah, just watch. This is great.
that does look a bit manic.
Yeah, a little bit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Are you a YouTube employee? Hi, my name is Truthfully Trisha. I came from the East Coast.
Can you hear it okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's just start over. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hi, are you a YouTube employee? Hi, my name is Truthfully Trisha. I came from the East Coast. I have 77,000 subscribers. I've been almost bullied to death. Is there someone who I could talk to? Because I made a journey here with my dog. And on YouTube, I've been swatted, bullied. No one's helped me. I've contacted police, everything, my whole story, and I need help. Like, a person who's at the podium. Okay. At the bottom of those stairs. That's security.
Yes, tell her where
My
security
name is
is.
Truthfully Trisha, and it's so wonderful. You see me? Can I put you on my vlog? No, I won't. Yeah, no, sorry. I didn't put her on the vlog. No. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Well, I'm happy that you saw me, and I just want to tell you, I'm not crazy. I'm just a woman who survived so much, and I want to
Now,
be on YouTube
stop
because I
lying.
love YouTube, and everyone told me I couldn't, and I wanted to share with them that I can. And
Oh my God.
yeah, wait for security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just telling her
Thank
where
you so
security
much.
is. I love it.
Thanks.
Because remember that time that YouTuber went there and
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
yeah.
Somebody lost their life.
yes,
We went through some challenging stuff to get here.
smart thinking, Trish.
Oh my God. She's manic as hell. I don't even know. She's manic as hell. She's hollering out to, strangers on the street, telling them her name is Truthfully Trisha. That isn't your name. Your name is Trisha Curley. Or if you have used a different last name, I don't know. But your name is not Truthfully Trisha. Like, why would you tell a stranger on the street that your name is Truthfully Trisha? Your name is Trisha. Trisha Curley.
Okay, I had my hand raised. I know why she said that. You know what she probably thought they were going to say? Yeah, we know who you are because we work at YouTube headquarters and you have
Yeah.
77,000 subscribers that have nothing to do with you,
Right.
paying for the
And she
ads
thinks-
or whatever.
She thinks she's going to tell them that, she's been stalked and harassed and bullied almost to death. And, everybody tells. And what do you think that, first of all, nobody in that building is going to help her. They're not going to do anything for her.
No.
Second of all, if somebody was going to give her a piece of advice, what advice do you think they would give her? Everybody?
Get offline.
Exactly. Log off, boo-boo. Get offline.
Thank you, Kratom Girl.
Every
Right.
time anybody gives her a piece of advice, it is always the same. Get offline. You look ridiculous. And your hand is raised, your outstretched arm is raised to a stranger, asking her if she can see you. Like, you sound
Hey,
insane.
Olivia. I saw you too, Shamat. Well, look, John
Olivia.
says the woman was the cleaner there. That damn
Yeah,
Trisha.
she didn't care. She didn't know who she was. I
She
love
just
that
didn't want to be late for work. She had to clock in.
the woman's response is to point her towards security. I love that. I
Yeah.
me too, lady. That's exactly what I would do. See that little gate right there? Go hang out and talk to those guys. We're
They
about
have
to send them right over.
4 numbers they would like to give you. That's 5150 5150.
Just insane to me. I've been through so much, and I just want to tell people that I can do it, and I want to share my story. You've been sharing your story for years.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you need to say? Like, I don't get it, Trisha. You're so desperate to be on YouTube. She's so desperate to be on YouTube. She swears she's got this big story. We've been hearing your story for years. Most of us know that your story is crap. I'm sorry, it is.
Yeah.
Your story isn't real. I don't believe for a second that your channel's been hacked. I don't believe that you're bullied or stalked or harassed to death. Not at all.
No.
I think you bother them just as much as they bother you. You
Absolutely.
talk about them as much as they talk about you. You lie about them as much as they lie about you, or whatever.
Yep.
It's tit for tat. It's a bitch fight.
Mm-hmm.
You're acting like you're this big victim, and I guess she's been self-harm baiting all week. I didn't know that. I don't really watch her, honestly. So
me either. I was surprised to hear that. I was listening to a little bit of Moxie right before Jim came in, and I heard her say that.
Yes, yeah, she's writing her book, of course. We've been hearing this story. We've all heard it for years. 8 years now we've been hearing your story, although it's changed over the years. First Sean with your knight in shining armor, and now he's total abusive psychopath apparently. But I don't understand. No one's telling you that you can't be on YouTube. The only people telling you that are your people in your real life, any doctors that you talk to, professionals. Those are the people that tell you to get off. The rest of us don't care. Just crazy, man. Crazy.
I don't know. Somebody in chat said Richard was attacking somebody.
Right, Dory? Blonde, that's the thing, is that she knows that she's got a new crowd. They don't, because she buys her viewers, or she buys her subscribers, or whatever she does.
Yeah.
That's not an audience that she has. It's just people that want to see her jump up and down and, shake her whatevers.
And that's where, because I didn't know where she was. When I first tuned in, she was jumping up and down. I'm here. And I was like, I wonder where here is. Click, got off there. Then I clicked back on later, and looked like she was sitting inside an office. I don't know what happened, and I heard her say that she had an acting gig or something.
I don't know. She said she was also going to drive over to Dr. Phil's stage or the studio. She was going to drive over there and see if Dr. Phil will come out and talk to her. Like, I don't understand who puts these ideas in her brain. Who does this to her? Where does she get these ideas? And why in the world would she think these are okay?
Because look, how many years has it been now that this is why, because I've always asked myself and other people, why does Trisha think this is okay? And damn, if she can't outdo herself through the years.
That is true. And you really don't get very far asking, why Trisha does X, Y, and Z. Because usually the answer is just that she's crazy. Sorry, but that is the answer.
Right. Of course, Tammy is impressed. Tam's impressed that Trisha had the guts.
Right.
Well, listen here, Tam.
She's also impressed with Laura being a CPS caller too. So, whatever. No one really cares what Tammy thinks.
No, take note, Tam. Write this down and then tell your internet buddies, the ones that, strike channels and all that stuff. Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah. And yeah, as far as nobody else would be willing to drive out across the country and set up shop outside a major business and holler and wave down innocent people walking by to see if they see us and start sobbing at their feet asking for help. Like, no, none of us would do that. You're right.
Right.
None of
Lil
us.
Miss just won comment of the night. She said she is impressed by baloney.
Yeah. Well,
I agree.
that sounds about right. Jeez. Anyways, so yeah. So, Trisha, takes Hollywood. I guess that's the theme this week.
Trisha takes Hollywood. There you go. He's just over there singing, Chels. I'm good. I'm not giving up on Richard because, I hate him and all, but he's in his car singing, and he said he was going to get an attorney involved at UPS. Good luck with that, Richard.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, me too. No, I love UPS. Me and my UPS driver have a complete understanding that he breaks a lot, but it's out of love.
Right, Pammy B? Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody.
No, Tammy, no. But keep up the good work. You're nailing it, especially with the fingernail polish. Good job. If I ever do, I need the white coat with buckles. You need the hug jacket for a few days. That's the Trisha. And what does she think is going to happen when she rolls up on Dr. Phil? Is he still recording there, I wonder?
No, somebody told me that not only does he not record there, but he lives in New York. So she's on the wrong side of the country. And what is he going to say? He's going to be like, you're right. I was wrong. YouTube is clearly good for you. Yes, of course. I mean, what is he going to say? Honestly.
Right. Yeah.
He's going to say, you should have taken my advice back then. I still have the same advice for you. This is not a good look. I'm driving across the country, crazy loon.
Mm-hmm. All he's going to say is the only thing that's changed about you is the last time I saw you, you had brown hair, and now it's
right
blondish yellow.
Long and blonde, right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. She thinks that she's going to, convince Dr. Phil that, she was abused and all these medications, even though you have told us that Sean is the one who helped you get off of these medications. But I don't know. But again, she tells different stories now than we all witnessed at the time, because these new people in her chat that only want her to jump up and down and shake her because they don't care and they're new,
Right. Vicky said, "Oh, I lost it."
Right, Trisha, you were right. Dr. Phil, 2024, right? I mean, he's going to take one look at her and be like, "Totally, you're right. YouTube is great.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing great on YouTube. Why in the world would I ever try to get you off? You look and sound fantastic. Totally sane."
Yeah, he's going to do the 2 thumbs up. You're winning. You're winning at life. You're winning.
Right.
Shani and Rev are fighting cops now. Wait a minute. What? Right now? Live?
Yes, Blonde PT. She is cycling through newbies. Definitely. And, she gets to tell them whatever stories she wants because they weren't here for all of it. They didn't watch it firsthand like we all did. So they just, they just believe her. And they're like, oh, you were so abused, you poor thing. And oh, these terrible bullies are coming after you every day. Oh, you poor thing. They believe everything they believe all her crap because they don't know any better.
And for anyone that's worried, I do have someone that's clipping Richard's meltdown, so don't worry. We will talk about it another day. Just don't worry.
Yeah, it is the locale uprising.
Possibly more than one person. I love y'all. I love y'all.
Right, Tammy B, same. She's trying to follow Sniper Wolf's lead. I know she still keeps name dropping Sniper Wolf, which I found interesting.
Tomato trash.
Yeah, but she still keeps dropping her name. It's weird.
Yeah.
Sniper Wolf doesn't think or talk about you at all. It's very strange that you.
Right. Wendy met Rich Lux. You don't see her, using him for clout all the time. Come on.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that. I like TT better than the new wife. Same girl. Even with all her crazy insanity shenanigans, I like her way better than ATX.
It's a half a dozen in one hand and 6 in the other for me. When you got to top, you got to top. Lunatics and their diet is crack, and Rich smokes it. Damn. They're damn. Okay, so what if I get to watch Sarah defend herself in court? Me too. Me too. But if she's nailing it, look, it's bad that I'm a little disappointed about that because I want to see a shit show.
Yeah.
And
No,
people
and it's not a shit show, like it is a little bit still of a shit show because she's representing herself. They're jumping over every hoop they can possibly jump over to get her discovery, her evidence, her whatever, her notes, her I don't even know, like all the little pieces of evidence that are supposed to be digital, a laptop. They're doing everything they can to set her up. And I know every time he looks at her and says, "Ma'am, do you have any more questions?" I just put my head in my hands because I'm like, of course she does. What are you talking about? Why are you asking her? Stop it.
And now you've done took off the electrocuting cuffs and gave her a notebook so she can write down more questions. Good job.
When did you see Bad PF video? What WOG did last night? Bad PF. I don't know. What did WOGs do last night?
What's PF?
Bad PF. I don't know what that is. Do you mean Bad Wolf?
Was it last night or the night before?
Yeah, her defense is it wasn't intentional. And I really think that she thinks that's going to go far with the jury.
Mm-hmm. I believe her.
I don't think Wolf. Okay.
Oh. I don't think she...
I did see it live rewinded. I did. I just saw... Well, I mean, I saw something. I don't know if it's the same thing you're talking about. But I saw him talk about he and Jenny, and they're not, I guess they're breaking up, and she's moving on, which best of luck to you, Jenny. Honestly, I think you're making the right choice if that's what you're doing. Truly, I really do think you're doing the right thing. I think you should get the hell away from him.
But okay, I'm people aren't gonna like what I have to say. I don't know what WOG did last night, so leave that out of what I'm about to say. But when I listened to his stream, he made a lot of good points.
Which were what?
She knew I was an alcoholic before she moved here. Yes, she did. She knew I was on YouTube before she moved here. Yes, she did. She knew how I was before she moved here. Yes, she did. Now, I'm not saying she didn't deserve anything, abusive that was done at all. But everything that she doesn't want him to do, there are things that she knew he did before she got there. And at her age, I don't know how old she is, but probably my age. I'm 49 years old. I'm going to assume she's the same age. We know that just because you want people to change, that don't mean they're going to.
Right. I mean, and two things can be true at the same time. He can be right about everything that he said, and it can also be a good thing that she's gotten, the hell out of there.
Well, that was something else he said that I agreed with, because he said, we are toxic. He said that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and yeah, and I don't know if that's true. Then again, it's a good thing that she got out of there.
I don't think that Jenny is a toxic person at all, but I think with him, they're a toxic couple. That's what I think.
I don't know. I don't know what they're like without him being drunk. That's because that's all I ever see of him.
True.
is, drunk on the internet showing his ass. And now he's being so ridiculously racist. I don't even know what to do with him now. Some of the stuff that he's saying, I think I have a clip of something. Somebody sent me a clip. Let me see if I can find it.
Hey, Love of Crabs. Good to see you.
Here. I don't need to pull this in, but just listen.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with African American. It's the divisiveness. African Americans are 13.8% of our fucking country, and they do 50% of our fucking crime. And we're all racist. Cops are fucking racist. It's because you guys are fucking animals. Let's just be honest. You guys are gangbangers. You come out here with guns, and you're 50% of our fucking crime, but you're only 13.8 of our fucking country. I'm so tired of this shit.
Yeah. You're doing great, Wog. Doing great.
I wonder why she's leaving.
Yeah.
That's probably when she put them bags out and packed them. Honestly.
Run for your life, Wog. I mean, Jenny, get the fuck out of there.
Right, Vicky.
Yeah. Animals. And then I think Bad Wolf put out a video. Was it Bad Wolf's video? Let me see if I can find it really fast. Bad Wolf put out a video also with some of his let me see what's that. Yeah, here it is. Look at this. Let's just pull this in real quick. I know we're going to talk about Sarah Boone too, but
okay.
We haven't been live, so okay, yeah, pull this in. Is it in?
Yeah.
Into that we're already fucking brought into with your fucking tax fucking money.
What did he say?
They have divided us.
Oh.
And I've said this before, and it's a fucking fact. Every fucking commercial you see when you're fucking watching Hulu, Netflix, fucking the Disney, fucking Apple, whatever you have on your little Roku fucking TV, when you're watching a stream, who comes up? Black people. It could be in every commercial there is. Ant fucking acid commercials, hemorrhoid commercials, fucking rodeo commercials, Dodge commercials, because they're selling these black people. They're using African Americans. Yeah, sure, they're going to have a ride for a little bit. They have for a few years, but they're using them. They're using them for political fucking bullshit and a campaign. They have been lying to you people. I swear to God. I swear, I use this metaphor all the time. If I was a fucking alien and I had no clue what's going on down here in America, and I tuned into the fucking signal and radio fucking airwaves, I didn't know any better, I didn't think there would be any white people that existed. Because all there is black people, and they're getting used. But they're not waking up. They don't get it. They don't get it that the Democratic Party has used them for fucking years and called us extremists. Why do you think they bring in all these fucking illegal aliens? Why do you think you really think Kamala and fucking Biden care that they've turned our fucking border over to the cartel? And they talk about fentanyl and all the fucking drugs and all these people that are raping our fucking kids and everything else. You want 50 fucking million in the next 3-4 years? Go ahead and vote for Kamala. They're getting lied to. They're giving voter registrations to illegal aliens. They're appealing to black people. When you have Biden, don't you guys remember when Biden called black people super predators? Oh, no. Because mainstream people won't talk about it, but you smart people out here, you know what I'm saying. Facts. Biden called black people super predators. Late fucking 90s. You don't remember? Oh, no, you don't. But all of a sudden, they're all for black people. That's why black people have to fucking wake up in America. Stop being fucking used. Stop letting this fucking regime divide us. You're being used. All I see is... And even black people go, Jesus Christ, dude, all I see is black people everywhere. They're 14% of America, but they're everywhere. They're everywhere. That's not being racist. It's fact. It's division. It's not unity. They're making us hate each other. Don't you fucking get it? Fuck. It's hard to be real out here with some people because they just fucking hone in on one thing. If they would just wake up and understand this.
So I don't understand. They're making us hate black people because they're in antacid commercials? What?
Yeah. Who's doing the division, Wog? Is it the commercials or people who notice the color of people in commercials?
Right? I had no idea what he was talking about.
Mm-mm.
It has never occurred to me to look at that
Right.
in commercials.
There's no way to say, oh, I don't see color, because everybody sees it, but I don't notice it in commercials. I don't notice it in that stuff. The
Right. And
people,
I don't notice it in the sense of, oh, where are the white people? Why is there only one color there? Represent. I don't even think about stuff like that
no,
because it's not true. There's plenty of commercials with all different colors in them. It's just strange.
all races. Yeah. It's people like this that keep division going, because they go out and they spread their racist rhetoric bullshit all over the place and try to convince other people that they're being lied to. Nobody's being lied to. Black people exist, and you know what? They're the same as you, Wog.
Mm-hmm.
The same.
So strange, huh?
And actually check out your statistics more and see what race committed more crimes.
Right, Adventures with Beth. I don't know why it matters, but it sure does matter to him. He's really bothered about it. I don't understand. I think it's very strange.
Me too, Shamat. I have heartburn just as much as anybody in the world.
Moderator, because he said that black people are in antacid commercials, and that's they're trying to get us to hate each other by putting them in commercials, which made no sense to me. I don't understand, and maybe I'm too dumb to get it.
I remember when I was young, there was this big thing where people didn't want to eat Wheaties because they usually had a black person on the box. I bet Wog was one of those people.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You know what? They tasted good. No, they kind of didn't taste. Wheaties ain't my thing, but we ate them because they made you feel like you would also be in the Olympics if you ate your Wheaties.
That's right.
Hey, Rosewater.
Hi, Rosewater. Good to see you, honey. I don't know. It's just such a strange conversation.
Fleece Johnson. To be fair, what color are the actors in the McRib commercials? Well, Fleece, to be honest with you, I don't know what color people are in commercials because I never watch freaking commercials.
Yeah, I don't know how many. I don't know. I have no idea, Fleece.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a weird thing to think about.
Right.
I think it's odd.
And you know what? Unpopular opinion, the McRib tastes like shit if the person is black, white, Asian. It does not matter. That is reconstituted meat. Ugh.
All right.
Sorry.
Anyway,
I just never get excited why people get excited about the McRib.
I love the McRib. I think they're fantastic. But no.
Really?
Yeah, but they do not taste like
ribs.
Meat. Oh, ribs. Right. Yeah, they do not taste like that. No, they don't. But I do like them. But I don't go crazy like when they're, oh my God, their McRib is back. I don't do that. I'm not that kind of a lover of McRib, but I would eat them.
Yeah, you really want to show out McDonald's? Bring back the Nestle Crunch McFlurry. Or pop down.
They need to bring back the grandmother McFlurry. Did you all have that when that was out?
No.
It was last month or the month before. They called it the Grandma McFlurry. They had these little like butter pecan they called them grandma crumbles. Oh my gosh, best thing I've ever had ever, and now it's gone. And you know what they stupid replaced it with?
What?
Kit Kat and banana. Blech.
Get out.
Disgusting. Kit Kat and banana. Whatever. Blech.
See, I don't like banana anything except I'll eat a banana. I don't even eat banana pudding. I'll eat the around the bananas in the pudding, but if you put bananas in something, it ruins it for me. Even today, Steph's like, "Here, Mom, taste my new vape." Which, first of all, they should know me by now. So I sat there and rubbed it down with alcohol and everything else just to taste what ended up being strawberry banana, which was mostly banana. Anyway, beside the point.
Oh,
But
hold on. Someone said that they liked it. Who liked it? Was that you, string cheese? You said you liked it? Yes. Butterscotch. Yes. The Grandma McFlurry. Gosh, it was so good. And whenever it comes back, I'm going to cry and be so happy. But they took it away and they replaced it with Kit Kat banana.
Kit Kat sounds good without the banana.
Does not go well at all. Tastes like crap. Tastes exactly like what you think it would taste like. Blech. Junk. Like, get rid of this and bring back the grandma.
Right, what are y'all doing?
No.
Who's in charge of this stuff?
Right? Bring it back. You have such a great thing going here. Bring it back and get rid of this crap.
When they got rid of the Nestle Crunch, I was upset is what I was.
I know. It's ridiculous.
I can't.
Bring
Look,
them back.
Look, y'all. Google how many years ago that's been, and I'm still pissed off about it.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that with the grandma. Like, I've never seen that Nestle thing back. Is the grandma one and done and they never coming back?
All right.
Because I'm going to cry. It was so good.
I make a Heath bar cake, Dory, that is mwah, chef's kiss. Okay, so as bad as I want to hear his breakdown, we can do that later because thank you, bless you to the people who's clipping. Let's bring in. Well, you know what? I gotta use the restroom,
Okay.
and then I don't know why I announced it. Usually I text it, but I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay, no problem.
Uh-huh.
I was trying so hard the other day to remember what other kind of McFlurry. Yeah, they have regular, like Oreo McFlurry. They have M&M McFlurry, and they have now a Kit Kat and banana McFlurry, which is terrible, absolutely disgusting. And it's sad. I don't know why they get rid of good things, and replace it with absolute crap. It feels to me like they, just, what did they, like flick a spinner or something and just combined the two weirdest ingredients and threw ice cream on it. It's supposed to taste good, but it does not. It does not. Oh, I don't think I've ever had those Love of Crafts. Didn't sell them here. The hard shell with the white stuff inside. Nope, I don't think. To be rude, sucks us in and then breaks our hearts. I know, Vicky. Very sad about it, McDonald's. Pull yourself together, please. It is to be rude too, because I'm thinking like you could not have. People loved this. I know. I'm sure they did, and you can't tell me that they like your Kit Kat banana concoction more than the grandma one. The name was silly, but it was like they tasted like, I guess, like butterscotch or something. Oh, so good. Cinnamon Toast Crunch Milk Steak. Oh, that does sound good. From the habit, it'll change your life for the better. It was a religious thing, like Jesus made it just for me. Sorry, take a link, McDonald's. Got explaining to do. Ridiculous. I love adult milkshakes. Yeah, I don't have milkshakes very often. And if I do, I usually get the Oreo kind. I like the cookies and cream stuff.
I don't. Good grief, y'all. I have to. Jim is. I'm telling y'all, he is the air conditioned police. and not letting cool air out. I went in the back rooms and we keep those shut off. But I had to get something out of one of the drawers that I keep back there. And I was in the back room getting it, and there he came through the hallway. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I was seeing why that door was open, letting the air out." Like that gum.
How long is the Kit Kat banana option? The Kit Kat banana option for me, my area, has only been around since they got rid of the grandma. So I'm thinking it's been about a month. Anyway, let's pull in Sarah and react to her.
No, I just opened it to walk through. I didn't leave it open. I left it open while I walked in there. I was only going there for like 1 second. Oh, Jimmy's ears perked up. Oh, I feel heat. Let me see.
Right. It's class 3 misdemeanor.
It is here. Okay, so I love court TV. Can I just say that?
I do too. Yes, I do too.
All right, come on back. So I believe that they're showing the I don't know what all he's showing, but let's just watch it together.
Okay.
And commentate. All right.
Sarah Boone and the so-called suitcase murder. Now, through the years, I've covered a bunch of cases involving suitcases, but usually the suitcase is used to dispose of someone who has unfortunately been dismembered. This case is different.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, Sarah Boone is accused of using a suitcase as the murder weapon. Here's the story. On February 24th, 2020, Sarah Boone and her boyfriend, George Torres, were spending an evening together at Sarah's home. The two were drinking, and what happened that night is almost inexplicable.
Wait a minute. I have to read the AI. Viewers are talking about their favorite items from McDonald's and Wendy's. With some are discussing the recent changes to McDonald's hamburgers and their disappointment with Wendy's broken ice cream machines.
So close, AI. So close.
I love this thing. Love it.
Me too. I love it. I love it, especially now that I have it.
Okay, y'all. There's the murder weapon.
Inside of a suitcase that was then zipped shut. At one point, he wanted to get out and pleaded with Sarah to open the suitcase, but she refused. Instead, she turned on the video camera on her phone and started to record as George begged for his life. George died inside that suitcase, and now Sarah has been charged with second-degree murder. 8 different attorneys have tried.
I do like her new haircut. Okay.
To represent her, and all 8 have dropped out of the case. And now Sarah Boone is representing herself. It's the trial that some think will never happen, but everyone is waiting for. Sarah Boone and the suitcase murder. There's a piece of video I'm going to show you right now. Good. This video is the most important piece of evidence in the case. It's also difficult to watch.
Oh, do we want to watch that?
I mean, we should watch some of it at least, yeah.
Okay. Trigger warning.
Because we know what is happening. It's a video
right now
of George Torres locked inside of a suitcase, begging.
And you can tell she's completely hammered. I'm not defending her. I'm just saying she was definitely hammered.
For help. Begging for life. Let's take a look.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Welcome back.
Sarah.
I mean,
You.
Sarah.
You.
Sarah.
See, here's the thing. Can you pause for a sec?
yeah.
This video is going to get shown to the jury.
This will nail her right here.
Right. How is she going to stand up after this video and say it was unintentional? Or say, you know, I got good grades in high school, so therefore I'm a good person, like she did during her interrogation.
I mean, she did make straight A's, Wendy.
Right. I know, straight A's. I know. This video, I don't understand. What is she planning to say to the jury?
Right.
Like,
Well,
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think that she remembered recording this.
No, I don't think she did either, because during the interrogation, when the cops brought it up, she was very surprised that it was there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or she seemed very surprised. Yeah.
Now, do we know for sure if he had been kicked down the stairs?
I think neighbors heard a tumble and he had like bruising. So I think people, suspect, but I don't know that anyone has proven it. And I don't know if they're going to raise that issue in court during trial or not. The trial is supposed to start October 7th.
We've been waiting on this. Look, July was 2 years.
I thought it's been 4 years.
Well, me and you, we thought it was going to be not last July, but the July before that.
Mm.
We were all excited for July. Anyway, this video is hard to watch.
Sarah.
That's my name. Don't wear it up.
Like, fuck you.
Sarah. I can't.
Fuck you, Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you do when you choke me.
Sarah.
See, there's the anger. He chokes her. Mm.
Uh-huh.
Sarah.
I mean, this is all intentional.
Yeah.
This isn't an accident.
Sarah.
You're intentionally leaving him there.
This is intentional.
Yes.
I don't.
So her big thing was, it's unintentional. It was an accident. This is all intentional, what you're doing here.
Yeah, but do you think she thought he could breathe?
I don't know. Maybe she didn't believe that he was really struggling to breathe. I don't know.
But I mean, look at that damn thing. I mean, well, I guess I would think someone could breathe through the zippers. I don't know if I would. I mean, I don't know anybody now that will ever get in a suitcase, but.
Well, I don't think it was like airtight. I think he was squished. That's why he couldn't breathe.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, he couldn't get a breath. He couldn't expand his lungs. Like, it was tight.
I wonder
what a terrifying way to die, too.
That is, yes. Yeah.
Sarah, I can't breathe, babe.
Hair life.
That's on you.
Sarah,
I can't breathe, and that's on you, she says.
That's on you.
Sarah.
Real or handsome. I want to get video for it extra.
What'd she say? I never heard that part. What?
I have no idea. Slur, 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 cheers, hiccup. I have no idea. Fucking gross.
Because I got this.
Sarah.
He's laughing.
Real or handsome.
Sarah.
What is she going to say to the jury after they see this?
I don't know. Has she watched this?
I don't know.
Questions.
I don't know.
I believe that too, Blonde PT, but she's putting off the inevitable. She definitely is getting a murder charge for this. I can't even see reckless homicide.
Mm-mm.
Sarah, I can't breathe, babe.
Oh. That's what I feel like when you chewing on me.
Sarah.
You.
Breathe, Sarah.
Yeah.
Wow. I hate this
You
video.
should probably shut the f up.
And then she went upstairs and left him there.
It's hard to believe that someone would do that. And
yeah, she went, shh.
Fucking torture.
That is torture. That is a
Disgusting.
horrible way.
You
It
tortured
continued.
that
Not
man.
everything is recorded on video, but he's in that suitcase all night
Yeah.
long.
Then she
to
walked.
understand
She walked past that suitcase and up the stairs, and went to bed,
And when
knowing
he
he
says,
was still in there.
yeah, but when he says all night long, he means like, I mean, it was all night, but then she didn't wake up till 1 o'clock in the next afternoon.
Right. Well, and he was probably dead before she even went up
Oh,
the
yeah.
stairs.
Yeah. But then she woke up and was like, oh my gosh, I forgot.
The story and understand what was happening that night with George Torres and Sarah Boone, I think we've got to answer this first question. Let's take a look. And that question
Right,
is,
Ash?
how did George get in the suitcase?
Good question.
When I say that, I mean, like, what are the circumstances surrounding what's happening that night? What's happening in this relationship? What are they doing? Why is a grown man zipped inside of a suitcase to begin with? Let me bring in my experts to help us through all this. Relationship trauma expert, psychotherapist, and CEO of Life Counseling.
Well, remember she said that they were playing hide and go seek, but
Right.
you can't zip a suitcase from the inside. So I bet you it went something like, I bet you can't get in that suitcase.
Yes.
And I bet he said, yes, I can. And
Exactly. Yes.
yeah,
I think you're exactly right. I think that's exactly what happened. It wasn't hide and seek. It was, I bet you can't do it. And then he did, and it went from there. And she got this great idea that, she could taunt him, laugh at him. I can't even, it makes me so upset. His last moments listening to that fucking voice.
yeah, yeah. Well,
laughing at
we
him as he's dying.
I have a video somewhere on my channel where so many people, and this happened in my town, where this guy is drowning and the cops are standing there making fun of him, calling him a dumbass. And that's the last words he heard. Why'd you jump in the water, dumbass?
Why didn't they help him?
They couldn't. They didn't. I don't know.
Did they get fired?
Nope.
Wow.
They sure didn't. I think one of them ended up getting fired, but it wasn't for that incident. It was for some other misconduct. But it was somebody that didn't live around here, didn't know that they thought they were running through woods and ran into the lake.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Solutions. Dr. Janie Lacey is with me. Also joining me, private investigator with over 20 years of experience, criminologist and profiler, Jason Jensen. Great to see you both. Dr. Janie, I want to begin with you because I think part of it is the relationship here because he's calling her babe. So they're obviously an item, they're dating, they're in each other's lives. But she's being very, very cruel at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
So
that you got to say that was cruel, the laughing and.
What do you think is going on in the relationship or going on in their lives that would result with him inside of a suitcase, locked?
Well, we can assume they had a very toxic relationship, Vinny. And when we look at relationships that we would call.
All right. Should we go to the day they went to the house? Because this is boring the hell out of me.
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it.
I have a playlist of Sarah Boone stuff. You want me to look for it?
Yeah. Have you looked at? I have. I see some people are doing it again 6 years later, but I have no, and I can't believe that they're actually looking into Scott Peterson again.
I know. I don't understand that.
Like, come on. What was the girl's name? Amber Heard? No, it wasn't Amber Heard. That was Johnny Depp's. Remember the girl that came out as Scott Peterson's girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
Are they forgetting all that and that he told her his wife died? I think they are.
Okay, I have it. Do you want me to pull it in?
Hey, Blaze. Yeah, you can.
Okay. Okay, here you go.
All right. We can
Okay, so-
fast forward.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am. So the police are showing up. Here they are.
He was last seen last night, so.
You can get all your guys out of there?
What's that?
You can get every single guy out of
Wrapping
there?
up getting info. You gotta clipboard on the tailgate and stuff.
Oh, yes, thank you. I'm all fascinated. I'm like, what is she doing? Interesting. Look at that.
Yeah, no.
Got a little note, different notepad and gloves. Interesting. All right. I'm all fascinated.
Hey, silly little kitties. I like that name. She just needs to enter Dr. Pepper.
You want that one? Oh, don't worry about that. We'll take care of that for you, okay? You live here? Yes. Okay, I'll talk to you. We gotta get some information from the fire department.
The property manager. I don't know if I should go tell him really quick or just so he knows what's going on.
Where is he at? You want that one? Oh, don't worry about that. We'll take care of that for you.
To me, she still seems a little drunk.
Yeah.
I had a cigarette, but
I'll get it for you, okay? Wait 1 second, okay?
I really need something to drink.
Okay, well,
I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter.
okay, we'll take care of you. Give me 1 second.
She wants her Siggy and her Dr. Pepper, people. Let the woman have her Siggy and her Dr. Pepper.
Well, when you're
It's been a rough
hungover.
morning.
Yeah. And you're hungover and you just, committed murder. Your mouth is dry because you're hungover. And nothing like a good cig in the morning.
Right? That wake up Sig. We always love
Yeah.
that.
Seems like she would have taken them out with her, but
Yeah, whatever.
Put the time that you called it. You got the time you called it? Okay, perfect. You can't go back inside. What's going on? Who is he to you? Boyfriend?
Yes, for like 3.5 years.
What happened?
He and we drank last night. We had a
Can you pass this to the around to the FD guys? Stop. They need to sign that for sure.
They're with me, so they're
Oh, they're not leaving?
I
Okay.
think I woke her up.
No. Each of them has to, because this might be a real scene. So each of them has to put their name in it.
I just put everybody.
What's going on?
And so
I just got here, so fill me in.
no problem. Like, he and I were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
We've been doing art, trying to take the stuff off the wall to make new art put up there, like having a good time with one another. But we're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night.
Okay.
So then it's like,
or
we
5.
start to play hide and seek, right?
Okay.
So he gets in the suitcase. Okay.
Who is this guy?
That's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
So
she called the ex-husband before she called police. I love that.
then he came over here.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called you guys.
No.
I tried giving you.
I love that Sarah thinks that it's relevant information that they were doing a puzzle and, doing artwork together and they need new art. Like, what are you doing?
That's
doing?
guilt.
Oh my God.
That's guilt. That's over-explaining.
Right? All the over-explaining, all the extra details that are not even relevant at all.
The problem is I fell asleep.
Yeah, Sarah
I
did.
fell asleep. When did you do CPR?
This morning when I found it.
Before you called?
Yes.
It's 1 o'clock right now.
I tried.
Did you hear that? She said it's 1 o'clock right now.
Yeah.
I fell asleep
When did you do CPR?
this morning when I found it.
Before you called?
Yes.
It's 1 o'clock right now.
I believe
tried-
her.
She said it's 1 o'clock right now.
I believe that she did CPR, but her Fruit Loops don't go all the way to the crayons or whatever. Ask Laura.
Close.
I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him, and I took him out, and I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys.
Did he get here before the fire department got here?
Who?
Your husband or your ex-husband?
Yes.
Okay. Where does he live at?
Right down the street.
Okay. So you were playing and who zipped him up?
I did, but then I fell asleep.
Okay. You're okay. I wasn't here. I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
I fell asleep, so I don't know if he suffocated or like had an aneurysm or a heart attack or what.
What kind of medical conditions does he have?
None that I know of.
Nothing that you know of.
None that I know
of. Medicine
No.
No.
All we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek. That's all that happened.
Okay.
So I don't know if he had a heart attack or what.
Yeah, don't mention the part that he begged you to get out and you taunted him and told him that, you know, that's your problem.
Yeah.
This is what it's like when you cheat on me. Leave all that out. Don't mention any of that.
I can't breathe. That's what it feels like when you choke me.
Right.
So what happened?
So how long were you doing CPR on him prior to you calling 911? You tried that all morning?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I called him while I was doing
What
CPR.
time did you start? Probably give me a rough ballpark. Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am so cut mouth right now.
Sorry. You know, during the trial, she's going to be all, Your Honor, can I take a break for Dr. Pepper? Thank you.
Yes. I'm cotton mouth from lying.
I'm cotton mouth. You know, it's really rough out here. Cotton mouth. If I could have a ciggy, that'd be great.
I would really love to know what they were drinking that night because, damn.
It's wine, apparently.
A lot of wine. Wasn't one bottle shared between two people.
Right.
And you can't talk to him until we get done with this, okay?
Just don't leave, okay, Brian?
Thank you, ma'am.
Well,
Appreciate it. Thank you.
That's the ex-husband down there not wanting a damn thing to do with the damn thing going on there.
Right? Going, man, I sidestepped that landmine.
Yeah.
I'm not part of this.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, this criminal is brought to you by cigarettes and a Dr. Pepper.
Just give us a second, okay?
somebody else on that call and break.
She just asked for it again. I forgot. She just asked for it again, Randy. These people are trying to secure a crime scene, and this bitch can only think about her Dr. Pepper. That's all she wants. She asked for it again. What?
Well,
just give us a second, okay?
Somebody else on that call and break.
It's on the counter.
I can't move it.
It's on the counter. She wants to go get it so bad.
You know, go a little past the suitcase and it's right there on the left. Shit.
She's so whiny. I'm so thirsty. She's all whiny. A man died because he couldn't breathe because you zipped him up in a suitcase, but you're whining because your mouth is dry. Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Again, more videos that are going to be shown to the juror. What are you going to tell the jury when you're whining about your doctor?
I can't hear Wendy. Can y'all? Hello? Is it me? Hi, Lacey. Can anybody hear me?
I can.
Okay,
I
I
can
couldn't
hear you.
hear you at all. I couldn't hear you at all.
Oh, am I back now? You can hear me now?
Yeah, you're back now.
All right.
Okay, so you don't live here in this house.
No. I live down in Lake Winona Cove.
Lake Winona Cove. Okay.
Yeah.
So kind of tell me how you came here today, or
Well, I've been calling.
come down here. We got to talk.
I've been calling since.
You've been calling your ex-wife or current wife?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Ex-wife. We've been divorced about a year and a half.
He's all, make sure you write that down and
Write that
underline
down
it. And please point a big arrow to it. Ex-wife, not currently married.
And
Write
let
that
me
down.
just say, for the record, write this down. Shoo.
Yeah.
You know?
Phew.
About 11:30 is when I started calling to find out because this is
supposed to be her day. So, child.
Okay.
She's generally not very good about always doing it. She tends to drink.
They called back and said she was still there, or she came back.
So I was calling to find out if she was going to be getting him or not today.
From school.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I started calling like 11:30. Called every half hour or so.
God bless him. He's been putting up with her fucking chicanery for years.
Yes. And reproduced with her.
Right, but she's been a mess. Like every time he has to call her every day or every time it's her turn just to make sure she still plans on coming.
Back inside the lobby.
Finally got a hold of her.
Can you guys not hear it? It's as loud as I can make it.
Yeah, well, I turned it up. I turned my headphones up, but it's hard to hear Sarah when she talks.
Okay. Well, that's why I turned the captions on.
12:49, which is when she told me what was going on and if I'd come over here. So I came over.
She called at 12:45.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 12:49.
12:49.
Got over here, told her she needed to call 911, get somebody over here, and then basically she said
Didn't even occur to her. She called him first. Didn't even occur to her to call the police.
Yeah,
she
I
needed to go
don't.
outside.
I wonder. Let's see. Was she doing CPR?
She said she did.
I know. I wonder if he witnessed her doing CPR.
I have no idea.
Because I'm sorry to say this, y'all know he was in that suitcase all night. He probably, like you said, died pretty quickly after.
Right.
We
right.
heard
Guys probably got quiet before she even went upstairs and went to bed.
So rigor mortis.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, all balled up. Did you unroll him and do
Yeah.
CPR? I mean, I don't know. I find that hard to believe too, but
Me too.
Have a drink and a cigarette. I walked back out the house because I didn't really want to
Who
be
called?
there.
Did you call or did she call?
Well, I called. She called me back when I was on my way to make sure I was coming over. But I called her.
She's asking for water really bad.
Telling you, she's hung over.
He's doing his police fucking interview, and she's over there going, "I need a water. I need a water really bad. Somebody please give me a water." You have no idea how hard this is.
It's hot out here. Do y'all not feel it?
I have dry mouth. Come on. God. Oh my God.
1 second, okay?
But I called her initially.
Do you have water in your car by any chance?
She's like, "Do you have anything we can throw her? I mean, offer her."
But it
warm,
seemed like
sitting
he
in your
would have
car,
went.
water.
You know, go to the store and get her something to drink. Shit.
I know, right?
Right,
Nothing?
Penny.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay, so
Right,
she
John.
called, you get over here.
So I called her first.
Okay.
Trying to find out if she's going to be at Lucas. That's when she told me everything was going on. I got my stuff together, put the puppy up in his crate. When I was starting to drive over here is when she called me to make sure I was coming. And then I got over here right after
Did you
that.
go inside and see and then?
I walked inside the front. I didn't see the little front tile area.
Come on, step this way.
I saw red. I just didn't really want to get there around it. So I told her.
Well, just for the sake of the crime scene, I want to know if I were to find your footprint, it would be because you went this far into the house. So did you actually make entry threshold?
I don't think I ever made it to the carpet. I think it was just in that. I've been over here before.
Right. Yeah.
But no, I don't think I stepped past that. Tile.
How adorable is the ex-husband, though? I mean, can we just talk about how adorable he is? He's like this good guy.
He
got
is
wrapped up with her.
Okay. So
he probably took one look at that suitcase like, nope, I'm not walking in here. You kidding?
I touched doorknob. I don't think I touched anything in the kitchen. I don't know if that really matters.
Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of what you have.
I was like, no, girl, that was a crime scene. I saw it right off the bat.
Right. Well, nope, I knew that was going to be a crime scene. You ain't going to find my footprints in there.
We'll go from there. Do you know if he has any medical issues or?
I don't.
Okay, but you've met him before.
I've met him before. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They've got a whole fun history.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. You guys just all know what it's like.
For the two of them?
Yeah, he's been arrested like 5 times for so.
Really? Okay, I'm not familiar with. I haven't been here personally.
Okay, so he just said that Jorge, I guess his name is George. Sorry, George has been arrested 5 times for domestic violence before, and that they have a whole, he said, fun history, and that they've been out. The police have been out many times to that address, and all of that is going to. I was thinking is going to be part of her defense if she goes with battered spouse syndrome or whatever. But the video. I think the video is going to negate that. Like all of this, I think you could have used it.
Yeah,
maybe.
Well, okay, so you add the video with her police interrogation where she starts bragging about how good he's doing.
Right. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. Because they were having a fun day doing puzzles, and we've been getting along and everything.
So they have
he's currently on parole because of it. So
because of domestic violence with her.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. From last time he got what they call it, retrial something or other. He had to go to a
Yes, Lace with Lacey. Yes.
Domestic violence class.
Okay.
I know he was doing it at a parole officer. Stuff like that. But I mean, like every time she had him arrested, the next day she was trying to get him bailed out too. So I don't know what it is.
Oh, she's getting water from the tap. Probably gonna pass out on us. Okay, well listen, please.
She's getting water from the tap. This is where she's sucking out the
call.
side of the house, huh?
The kid needs to be picked up.
Lakeline Elementary.
How soon though?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
I
Okay.
don't leave the house.
Let me try and get this going for you because I know you need that.
Could be knitting. She would be look, I don't. You know that she provoked a lot of stuff because listen to her. Damn.
Right. She's annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we at here? All right. Let's get her back over to Sarah.
Night drinking a bottle of wine. His birthday?
2/13/78.
And this is the boyfriend?
Yes.
How long?
Man, I'm older than George.
Living together that whole time?
Yes.
Okay. And your last name?
Boone.
Spell it.
Boone.
First name?
Sarah. Sarah.
Birth date?
10/10/77.
I've thought about that string cheese.
So you've had a second to kind of collect yourself. Tell it to me again. You guys were playing last night, drinking a bottle of wine.
Putting puzzles together, doing artwork.
Artwork. Okay.
Had a bottle of wine and then decided to play hide and seek. So
What time was that? Do you remember?
I mean, I know that I was in bed probably by 12:30.
Okay.
Well, I went upstairs at least, and I fell asleep, forgetting that he was in the
you guys
suitcase.
were playing the hide and go seek.
Yes.
And at some point, you put him in the suitcase.
No, he got in the suitcase. So he thought it'd be funny to be put in the suitcase. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna joke with you, and I'll zip you up and make him, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
Where was the suitcase?
Right. Yeah, you're skipping the whole taunting him begging to get out. You're skipping all that, Miss Sarah. And Blonde, I think that she wants her attorney. Yeah, just like what Randy said. I think that she wants her attorneys to get up there and say what she wants to say, which is this was unintentional. He used to beat me. I'm the victim here. I got straight A's in high school. Let me go home, please. And the attorneys are trying to tell her that is not possible. We cannot say that. That's not going to work. So then they argue and argue and argue, and they never resolve it. And then she gets a new attorney. And I don't think that's what I think. I mean, we don't know what their conversations were because it's attorney-client privilege. We don't get to know. But just based on the things that she says in the courtroom when she's asking for new counsel, it's all the same things. They're not nice to me. They won't talk to me. They won't, whatever, I can't get a hold of them. She wants these attorneys at her beck and call 24 hours a day, as if they don't have any other cases to work on. And she wants them to do and say everything that she wants them to do and say.
And imagine how demanding. Like, hey, when you come
Right?
up here to talk to me, can you bring me a Dr. Pepper? Or can you put money on my commissary? I mean, I can just imagine.
Right? I can just imagine. Like all very needy, constantly wanting something, constantly wanting more.
Yeah.
You got in it right down there.
Yes.
You zipped him in there.
Yes.
Thought it would be funny, a little
It
joke.
was. We both were laughing about it.
Okay.
And then I fell asleep.
Yeah, except you weren't though. You were laughing. He was crying. He was asking for help. He was begging to get out. You were laughing and taunting.
Yes.
See, this story right here that she's telling, obviously, as we know, does not match the video that she took.
That she forgot about or would probably shut up right here.
Right? Fucking
Yeah.
genius.
Where did you fall asleep at?
Upstairs.
In your bedroom?
Yes.
Okay.
You had to walk over that suitcase to get to the stairs. You realize that?
Totally forgetting that he was in the suitcase still.
Okay.
How? How can you forget? You had to walk over, if not over, you had to walk past the suitcase just to get up the stairs. And we've seen 2 different angles. That suitcase moves at some point. So you either had to move it to go upstairs or you tumbled it down the stairs. I don't know. But regardless, it was on the way to the stairs. So how would you forget? I don't believe you.
No, I don't believe her either. Man, this right here was your last day of freedom. This was it. You know, she's been in jail ever since this day right here.
Yeah.
Downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
This morning or this
Around
afternoon, yes, when I got
ballpark,
up.
what time?
12:30-ish. I was awake, but I totally forgot that he was in the suitcase. He can tell you there's a lot of things that we have been going through. Jobs.
Yeah, he did tell me.
Life, all that good stuff. So I just
Except they
totally
can't
forgot.
do CPR on him.
Yes. Yes.
About
And he
what time
gurgled,
this morning
like
did you
gurgled.
start
She means the ex-husband.
Oh, okay.
doing that CPR?
No, it was the afternoon. It was afternoon because I was
He
awake.
said he gurgled. That is so sad.
Oh.
I finally decided to come downstairs at like 12:30-ish, whatever it is. And I was like, I forgot he was in the suitcase. And he wasn't moving. Nothing was happening. So I unzipped him, took him out and started doing CPR on him. He was on his way over here. I called you when he got here.
Does anybody else find it odd that there's not a single tear?
Yes.
Do you think she's just worked up or something? But like, not a single tear.
Well,
Just
if
find
I
that
had
odd.
just found somebody I supposedly was in love with dead, I would be crying for sure.
I think I would be too, especially as I'm telling the story and realizing, what the fuck just happened. I don't know. I feel like I'd be crying.
Mm-hmm.
Got here, you called that.
Yes.
Okay.
And air was coming out and he was gurgling, but I could just tell by looking at him.
But you knew how to do CPR. You were doing that on your own?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
All
the
right.
person that was on the phone with me also, I counted with him doing.
And he's got no medical. He doesn't take any
I
medication.
don't know. I don't know medical wise. What I know, he doesn't take any medications whatsoever.
Okay.
The only thing, like I said, I don't know if alcohol had something to do with it, but we had a bottle of wine.
Okay. All right. Here, I want you to sit back down because I don't want
Can
you.
I have one more sip of water, please?
Yeah, go.
Denver, Signal 29, residential, audible, 1303 Island
That's
Bay
true,
Drive.
Queen Beach.
Water out of the hose. She's getting her water out of the hose, out of the
Yeah.
faucet outside. Bless her.
That's desperate
I'll
right
do what I
there.
can to get you a cup because I don't want you to have to keep doing that.
He's like, I'm gonna get you a cup. I don't want you to have to keep doing that like a damn farm animal.
The front door. Right to that very quickly,
Yeah, Warrior Grandma. It wasn't a gurgle. I'm sure it was that
Here, don't talk to the ex-husband right
Oh,
now.
I won't.
okay?
I won't.
noise that they make, the gases and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I have a cigarette, please?
Ma'am, I can't take anything out of the house.
It's on the back porch.
Nope, all of it. It's secure, okay? I'll try my best to get you what you need, okay? Maybe one of these deputies has a pack from someone, sit down and I'll try and get you what you need, okay?
Just cut, please.
Okay. I don't want you on your feet.
You on camera still?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Want to talk over here?
All right, let's see what else we got.
Oh, I see. Because I was just sitting there thinking, why couldn't she go on her back porch, a cop walk with her? But they done got the crime scene tape up.
They do, and she'd have to walk through the house to get to it. She can't walk around back, you know? She'd have to walk through the house.
Oh, no, I thought she could walk out back.
What's up?
Yeah.
And then I said, well, I need to go to that. It is.
You want to watch her interrogation too?
You're still on?
Yeah.
I think we should.
Are you?
Total accident.
Right. We're kind of done, I think, Alice.
Yeah.
I think we're done with this part. Let me see.
We'll have a lot more answers tomorrow after medical exam. We'll look at it.
As far as him,
I mean, yeah.
but I cannot.
Neighbors out there vacuuming their grass.
How? Why?
So just by looking at him, like, why is he purple?
Oh, that's normal when someone passes away. Lividity turn.
As soon as the heart stops beating, the blood starts to settle to the lowest points of the body. Then you'll come very.
Did she just ask why is he purple?
She did, yes. Yeah. She's asking them why he's purple.
Bitch, because you zipped him up in a suitcase.
Right, because you killed him. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like really scared. I want you guys to know that.
And I bet they care a lot. They really care about that.
We have all these deputies here, so while we're here, nothing's going to happen to you. Before we go and make any notifications, you'll have plenty of time to leave or do
run.
Whatever you need to do.
She said she has plenty of time to run. Did she say that?
You'll have plenty of time to leave or do
run.
She said she did. Oh my God.
Did she want to go for a...
He said you'll have plenty of time too. And then she said run. Oh my gosh.
Whatever you need to do. Okay.
Do you know, I totally took that as she wanted to go for a jog, but that is not what she meant.
No, she wants to run and hide and not get arrested. So sure, let's just add that to the charges. No problem.
Yeah.
And we can talk about that more in length. But yeah, it's not going to be a surprise.
Real quick, and then, but like, I don't like this was totally like not intentional. Like, you know, that's what I'm scared about too. Like
we'll have all the answers. We'll have a lot more answers tomorrow after medical exam. We look at it.
Yeah, if it was an accident, you wouldn't be scared at all.
Here is common. This is us coming out.
Protocol.
Yeah, his age, no real medical history
that I know of.
For him to have passed away, we come out.
I know. Yeah.
We come out and do an investigation. Medical examiner's office, we send people out. This is what we do. If he was 75 years old,
Her poor kid.
We wouldn't be here.
I just don't know I don't know what it is.
Exactly. And that's what we're here to find out. We're just here to get the answers. The answers that you want, the answers that his family's going to want.
I just really want to see my son. Like, I really need to see my son. I mean, I know I can't go anywhere, but right. So do I just like sit out here and wait for you guys?
If you would, yes, please.
Is anybody else having to show up, or everybody's here that needs to be here?
My team's here that needs to be here. The medical examiners will show up when we call them, but we're not
Did
ready.
anybody know how long they were
So
together?
They're going to take him. They're going to take some photos, take him. That's towards the end of it, and they'll be called well in advance when we're ready for them. But we're not ready for them at this point, so we won't be calling them quite yet. Okay. So like I said, I got to go do some paperwork. They're going to chat with some people, and then we're going to come back and talk to you if you're okay with that.
Yes,
so just give us a little bit more time. Like I said, I need to go and do that. And
So, like, do you guys tell his family, like, today or after tomorrow?
We have to.
It's the law.
We have to go and make contact with him.
Yeah.
3 years.
She's worried that
Thank
the
you.
family might, not like her after they find this out.
They may be a little upset. I don't know.
Maybe.
Pretty much complete here. Once we leave here, we will be going.
Right, warrior.
But again, you'll know. We're not going to just Go into
3.5 years.
Right where your grandma. I'm just gonna take me a little bus trip to freaking nowhere. Never mind.
You'll know. We'll talk to you prior to doing anything like that.
But how? I mean, I understand what you guys and how you do it, and So, but like, what do you just tell him? What do you tell his parents? Like, what's the reason?
Passed away.
We tell them what we know at that point.
Yeah.
We tell them the truth.
Why do you?
That we're gonna.
Only worried about herself.
Mhm.
Just worried that their parents are not going to like the fact that she zipped him up in a suitcase, and they're going to be, a little perturbed with her. She's not looking forward to that.
Be waiting for the autopsy results, and I will be at the autopsy in the morning, and hopefully the doctor will be able to give me some of what they think and see.
We'll give them their number. They can contact them and get it from them.
So yeah, they're gonna know what we're here, what we're investigating, and that
They're gonna think I killed him.
Why would they think that?
They always have said that. They've always have said that.
What have they
I
said?
told you it's because I'm the blue-eyed white dragon. That's what they call me. Because they don't want him with me. So he's basically just not really been around his family because he chooses me over them. Even after I have encouraged him numerous times to go over there and see his family.
So to me, that's manipulation of that. Her trying to say his family's not even in his life. You don't even have to call them.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care. I'm the blue-eyed dragon.
Unforgiving, where they've never accepted me, and everybody.
Imagine why his parents would have a problem with you. I can't figure it out.
I'm shocked.
My ass, so especially his sister. He had to pull her off me one time.
Do you have somewhere safe that you can go tonight?
Both my parents are deceased, my grandparents are deceased, and my aunt and uncle are deceased. I got nobody. I have a brother that's in the Marines, and I've got another one that's in jail.
Unless the brother that's Marines, is he local?
No. Well, he's in Altamont, but I think he's doing whatever Marine thing he's doing. But the only way...
Your phone's inside, correct?
Yes.
Does he have a phone?
No.
He doesn't have a phone.
He used my phone.
He uses your phone.
Yeah, we
Okay,
did it
share a
together.
phone.
So the only place I could go is over to Brian's house. So I don't think he'll have a problem with it.
Your poor ex. That's all she has is her ex. You know he's over in the corner going, no, please no. Please arrest her. I don't want her to come to my house.
Yes.
So,
well, like I said, we're not going to leave here. If you do not feel safe, you're not going to leave here with you not feeling safe, because then we're liable.
And then his ex-wife in Philadelphia.
Well, she's in Philadelphia, but yes.
There's going to be a funeral.
Right. That you're talking like days and weeks.
No,
I'm talking right here, right now.
I know.
So let me get my investigation. Let me go do this paperwork that I'm talking about, because we can go back and forth about what ifs like all day long.
I know.
So I promise we're not going to leave here for you and you not feel safe. Okay? I promise.
Please. Okay. It's just, I don't even know what to tell you.
It's okay. Just take a seat, have some water, give us a few minutes, let us do our thing, and we'll be back to talk to you, I promise, okay?
Like you said, you need us again, just let them know.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's the end. That's the end of that. So let me get the interrogation.
Y'all, the interrogation, if y'all haven't watched it, it's so... You expect her to be a bigger... No, she's small, little thing.
She is little.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the interrogation is 2 hours, so it's going to be...
Oh, boy.
We're not going to be able to probably watch it all, but it's good, though.
Yeah, we can speed it up if
Yeah.
maybe.
You could try.
He was a little bitty fella, too.
Hang on. You're not seeing any of this, are you? Dirt. I just hit play and...
No. I'm not.
Okay, so sorry. Bring that
Vicky
in.
said they should have transported her in a suitcase. You ain't wrong.
All right. Do you guys want the captions on? I'll make them smaller.
So this morning we went to his autopsy, and we were informed of some injuries that he has by the doctor. So I want, so he's got scratch marks to his back.
I know that.
Oh.
Okay. And it's called a contusion. Do you know what a contusion is? So like basically you're getting hit and then you get a mark from it. You'll get bruising. Like someone hit you or something like that. It's called a contusion. So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. We could see his mouth was a little.
I haven't laid a hand on him.
Okay.
He fell off my son's bike.
Okay.
So I don't know. And he's notorious for running into the wall or the hall tree. So why?
Okay. What about the scratches? Because there's also sex. Yes. Okay. Because there's also like a scratch on like the back of his neck, like kind of like going, but it's like going straight across.
I have no idea what that's from.
And they're all recent. Like they occurred recently. It wasn't something that occurred post or that occurred a week ago or 2 days ago, 3 days ago. They definitely occurred.
Do you believe for a second that he has scratches from sex? Anybody believing that?
No, I think that the suitcase scratched him when he was rolling down the steps in the suitcase.
That's what I think too. Press X to doubt. I don't believe at all that you guys have the rough sex with the scratches, you big lie.
Oh, Nana Patty. Mm.
The night leading up. So when he was
in all honesty, we have not gotten into it.
Okay.
That's why, like, the only thing I thought you guys were going to ask me about, which I was going to be honest with you anyway, are the scratch marks on his back.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, I have no idea what it is. No idea what it is. Nonetheless, I've had my son over the house too, so.
Well, your son was there when? When was he last there?
Oh, gosh.
My understanding he was there like last Tuesday?
I don't know if it was Tuesday, but yes, he was there last week, so.
Well, we're talking about Sunday. Yeah. We're just talking about what occurred Sunday. Because like I said, the injuries they occurred within that time period.
So you're talking about day before yesterday?
Sunday leading into Monday. You called us yesterday at 1, but the incident, you guys were painting and stuff the night prior.
Correct.
So we're talking about Sunday. And
that's why I'm thoroughly confused, because we had a good time sitting on the back porch, having wine and smoking a couple of cigarettes, and then decided to go inside and literally paint, do puzzles, and play, and listen to music. That's why nobody got out of sorts. This is what's mind-blowing to me. Like, I have no clue. Nobody laid a hand on anybody.
He also had, like on the left side of his forehead, he had basically bruising, and on like his head and his skull.
I have no idea.
As if something hit him.
I have not touched him. I have not touched him. I have not. I think those injuries are going to be what causes them to say that she pushed him down the stairs in that suitcase.
Yeah.
I
think so.
How would you get those injuries?
Tell me and we'll both know. I have not touched him.
Yesterday, when we took photographs of your overall body, and they did the buccal swabs, did they go under your fingernails?
No.
Okay. Are you willing to let us
absolutely
swab underneath your fingernails?
Go for it.
Okay.
I have no idea, and I don't want to seem out of sorts, but I have no idea. We had a good day.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good day. We've had good days lately, even considering everything that's going on with our jobs and life in general and ex-wives and everything. It's been good. Like, I don't even know where this is coming from.
Yeah, I think the last physical was probably, you said, I think, a month ago, where you got the injury, right? You said that was
a few weeks, give or take, yeah.
A few weeks. That was the last, physical altercation between the two of you? You said a month ago he hit you with a curtain rod.
Yeah, with a curtain rod. That's why I can't believe you guys didn't take that either.
Wow.
Like, we've been good. I don't know if, it's since the last time he got out of jail. Like, we've been good, and he's been having his classes and seeing his probation officer, who's amazing. So.
What do you mean by good? What's your definition of good?
The probation officer?
No, you said you guys have been good. What's your definition?
I've been good. I don't think you all understand.
Uh-oh, sounds out. Can anybody else hear it? There we go. There we go.
There's no videos that and at one point I started documenting everything.
Okay.
So you all will see in my pictures, bloody fingers, split foreheads, he split my nose. I've got this.
Right.
I don't know if Brian told you about it, where I had to have I had one really bad surgery, but then it got really, 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 really bad, where I had to go 4 or 5 more times afterwards and then attend to it. And then poking me in the back of the leg.
Right.
So it's.
Then why are you still with him?
Everybody asks me that. When I tell you guys this, I really love him. Like, I do. And I feel like I can help him. Like, I feel like I could help him, which I did, because he came a really long way from where he was in Philadelphia to moving back to here and to dealing with everything else that he's been dealing with. I've really helped him. I bailed him out of jail, 3 times. I've gone to every single hearing and every single arraignment, everything that I did for him. Gone to see all his public defenders, go to the state. I've gone to the state. I did everything for him because I'm trying to help him, because I had hope in him. And he was trying. He was really trying. And then he started
starts to think about things, and it just, I think he gets overwhelmed. And then it's like, next thing I know, he's drinking. So it's like, oh man, I know where this is going to go. So I'm going to go upstairs and read a book, or I'm going to go for a bike ride, or I'm going to do something else where I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink. The occasional wine, whatever, or if it's a weekend. That's when you have to.
Or if it's weekend.
You don't have to wake up the next day.
Right. Day that ends in Y, you know.
Yeah, that's the only days I drink. Days that end in Y.
Mm-hmm.
I have to wake up the next day and do things. I have to tend to Lucas. I have to take him to school. I have all this stuff to do. He doesn't know how to, I guess, maintain himself where I can do 50 things at once and still know the 50 things more prior that I need to get done. He can't process like that. He didn't process like that. So he would literally, not literally, but have smoke coming out of his ears. So the next thing you know, he doesn't want to deal with it. I'm going to go get something to drink. So the majority of the time I would hang out outside or do something else because I don't want to drink. And every time, his job broke his heart. And it made me sad because he had so much pride in his job. And the store that he took care of so much totally went downhill. Mm-hmm. And that broke his heart because he had put so much work and effort into fixing it up. And his manager was awful and basically gave up on all of the employees. So I think that had a huge bearing on why he would drink so much. His ex-wife is bonkers. Mm-hmm. She was all over him all the time. Send me money, send me money, send me money. How can I send you money when I don't have a job? And he's still trying to take care of me and Lucas by paying a bill here or there.
It's amazing to me how it's everybody else's fault. His manager, his ex-wife, his da-da-da, his this, his that. It's everybody else's fault.
Getting some groceries. So he always had something on his mind, which is why, again, I got the puzzles and the bank to try to get him off of it so we don't have a drink, or he doesn't have a drink. So when you all see my phone, you can see all of the damage he has done to me and the videos of him smashing my television because he's belligerently drunk. Where most of the time, I just don't want to be there. And I try to help him. I try to calm him down. Eventually, he just passes out.
Well, yesterday, I made it sound like you guys were just drinking like a glass or two. Like, yeah, you obviously had the bottle, but you told me on recording, like, that you were not drunk. He was not drunk. You guys were having a good time.
I can't get drunk. Number one, I do not want to get drunk. I don't like being non-compos having my wits about myself. I don't like feeling out of control.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, honey. We got proof that's a
you're
lie.
making it sound like he's a raging alcoholic today. And yesterday, I was kind of asking you those questions, and you're like a little defensive. Like, no, we're not alcoholics. We are not, you know. But you guys were both sober on Sunday, to your knowledge, because when I said you went and passed out, you were like, no, I didn't pass out. I just fell asleep. So now it's kind of like, what is it? Were you guys drinking and it got out of hand and it got physical?
No.
Or is it?
Sunday was one of the better days that we have had in quite some time. He's dancing with my dog. You can see that too on the pictures, him loving the dog. He loves the dog and dancing around, having a good time, and just being happy kind of thing. He doesn't know, I can get like maybe 2-3 glasses of wine and I'll be fine. But I have to have my wits about myself because I don't know what to expect.
Well, let's talk about Sunday. What was Sunday? How were you? Like, how many glasses of wine did you have? How many glasses of wine did he have? The bottle was gone. I mean, I don't know if you poured any out. Yes.
No, that was from previous.
You said that there was a half bottle left over.
Mm-hmm.
And then that you had went, well, I don't even know how the wine, how'd you guys get the wine for Sunday?
I'm guessing he went to Publix.
Does he leave the house and you stay home, or do you go to Publix? Like,
sometimes I'll go with him.
Okay. Did you go with him Sunday to Publix?
So most of the time what happens is, because the convenience store where we get cigarettes is here, and then Publix literally is cattywampus to it. Okay. So what he'll do is he'll start, go by Publix, and then on the way back, catch the convenience store.
Okay. So is that what he did Sunday?
I'm guessing that's what he did, because next thing I know, he's walking in with a bottle. Okay. So it's him trying to be nice, so I don't have to go out and do it. Plus, there's stuff that around the house that I have to take care of. So that's usually what will happen. Or I'm folding laundry and he'll go run out and do whatever.
Okay. So where were you guys at on drunkenness, not drunkenness on Sunday? You told us you weren't drunk.
No, I was not drunk. Right. I was not drunk. So with him, I don't know. I know when it's like, oh, okay, man, where I have told him, slow down. It's starting to catch up with you. Slow down. Slow down. And another thing, too, is I don't like listening to music with him because he gets too involved in the music, and the music that he listens to is a little rough on the edges and like just.
Yeah, we're talking about music now.
Yeah. Wait, what?
He's into weird music. Sure, because that matters. This poor detective has asked her, where are you on the scale of drunk, not drunk? Where are you? And she's talking about music. Oh my God.
Right.
It makes me fractious listening to his music. So I kept asking him, let's just you and me talk. You and me will just be the ones that are talking, which was fine, because I mean, we were playing with a dog, whatever, and then it's like, okay, now let's do the painting. We just did the puzzle, took a break, now let's do this. Sure enough, sat down, we're sitting there talking, laughing, talking about new movies, we're watching movie trailers while we're doing painting and all that other stuff. So it's still background noise to him, because I think that's what he's used to, is having background noise, where me, I can sit in here all day with not a peep.
but he always has to have some kind of background noise, which I didn't mind because the trailers were cool, and he was interested in showing them to me, getting excited about movies that were out or upcoming.
Okay.
So
on your laptop, you're talking about?
Mhm.
Okay.
And I mean, and then it was.
You said it was a good day. Like, you guys didn't have any conversations about your relationship. You guys didn't go down like the rabbit hole, like had too many to drink, and you guys start getting.
No, when I tell you this, it made me so happy that he actually listened to what I had to say. With just, we'll get through it. This will be fine. It's just, it's a small hurdle that you and I together will get through because.
You're talking about the money, jobs, stress.
Yes.
Nothing relationship-wise though. Like no issues. Like, did you guys have a conversation about your relationship, or was it just about like
what's
the stress?
going on right now?
Know what
I
she
tried
did
to
for
make it from him,
a
so
job?
He put it off his chest.
What?
No, I was asking. I don't know.
Do you know what? I didn't hear it. All I heard was, do you know
what
what?
does do you? I wonder what she did for a job.
Oh, I have no idea. Does anyone else know? Do you guys know? I have no idea.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I
something
called
I
him
don't
the
think I've ever
volcano
heard.
where
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
eventually he's going to erupt.
Right.
And what he has learned in his classes is to communicate, which is a huge thing in a relationship, where he has been practicing communication. So he actually talks to me about things and unburdens himself. Put it on me. I'll sit there and try and figure it out for you. Like I have almost everything. Not a worry. Just tell me. Get it out of you.
Right.
But it was, when I tell you, I was so happy. Like it was such a good day. I kid you not. The weather was beautiful outside. I'm the one that had him go inside so we can do puzzles and painting and listen to music or whatever else he wants to do. So then he starts doing whatever it is we're doing together in the living room and then start talking because I think he gets comfortable with, okay, you know what? We're here. It is a good day. Let me go ahead and explain myself. So I know. Nobody else knows, but I know. Nobody knew George better than I did. I say that I knew George better than himself. And I tried in every way, shape, and form. Ask everyone. I helped him. I took care of him. I miss him a lot, and I didn't even sleep last night.
Oh, no.
I miss him a lot.
I mean, is there any chance it got to be too much for you and you couldn't handle taking care of him? And
I never stopped. I never stopped. That's what I'm here for. I never stopped. I'm here now because I'm still trying to help him.
Yeah, we just don't. I mean, it's unexplainable how he got these injuries, and
I have no idea.
You were the only one with him.
100% right hand to God. I have no idea how he got them. Nobody touched anybody. Nobody touched anybody.
Okay. You had mentioned that you would take photos, videos, just kind of like a proof and just in general.
Yeah, I started documenting at one point, but that was way before, I think the last time that he got arrested, where he was flying off the deep end. But then I had him bailed out. I got him out of jail.
Right.
But because he had violated the pretrial diversion, this time it's probation, so you don't have a choice in it. You have to go to see your probation officer. You have to go to these classes. It's court ordered. Where it took him a while to get used to it and understand, they're not messing around. I even went down and met his probation officer, which I say she's wonderful. That's one of my questions to me to talk to you about. Hugged me and said how much she knows that I take care of him. She called me personally one time when George was at work, when he was working. 42-minute phone call. She and I just saying how grateful she is that George has me. And she knows how hard I'm working to help him, just as she is and just as the classes will. So once he started actually going on a regular basis to the probation officer and then to his substance abuse class and his, I don't know what VIP stands for, Matters Intervention Program, and actually listening to what it is everyone had to say, he changed. Like I could see a change in him, where before lashing out, he would think about it. And would always come home and show me his papers, and we would look over his papers together. Where it's like, wow, you actually are
I
learning.
think everybody here knows all this over-explaining is guilt.
Sarah, I'm so sorry.
Right? It's got to be. Like what?
Yeah.
It doesn't even track.
She's like, let me tell you all I've done for him,
Right.
so you won't think I killed him.
All the stories. Let me tell you all the things. None of the things that you're asking for, of course, but
Yeah.
Tell you all the things.
To make him feel that way, where it's like, oh man, I have done her wrong. But he's changed. He changed.
And that's why you're still with him, even though he's done all these things to you. And
when I tell you I love him, I love him.
When you love somebody, you have limits.
Everybody tells me that. All my neighbors tell me that. The office, property manager.
At some point, somebody gets enough, then they have to do something to defend themselves.
I would just flee. And I don't know if you would like to see on my phone, or I think it's actually on a laptop. I actually, because, and you have to understand too, I have, like, prior to classes in PO, kicked him out. How many times? I had him arrested. How many times?
But you also went down and dealt with
I
it
know.
the next day.
I know.
What's on your laptop?
What was I going to tell you? Oh, previously, I actually looked up how to file a restraining order.
Okay.
Because I would take him out, his parents, because of them constantly having to take him back in, his bags of clothes, all his stuff. The last time, the father came out and irate and just not even, I don't even know if he knew Lucas was in the car, just opened the back of my car and started throwing all his crap and just throwing it. Like the car would jostle, he was throwing all his stuff. At that point, because I continually did it, not continually, I think I maybe did it 3 times, and he has nowhere else to go, they got fed up and said, no, either you're staying there or you're staying here, but you're staying here at their place. It's permanent. You're not going back over there anymore. So what happens is he pursues me. So I don't know if y'all know where Katie Way Trail is. Okay, so it's literally right there from our apartment.
Like, what is she doing? What is all this? And they just have to sit there and listen to her chatter on.
Yes. Yep.
Like, I can't even imagine. I'm frustrated just watching it.
Me too. Especially, like, come on, tell them you have the video. Tell her. Go ahead, y'all.
Right,
Tell her.
you know they're about to, too. They're going to tell her that they have this video, and she's going to shit herself.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, hurry up and get to it. My goodness.
Would ride his bike to work, but before he would leave extra early and come up to the wall, stand on top of his bike and poke his head over because he would know that I would be outside having my morning cigarette and cup of coffee. And I would also know, too, what time he would get off of work, where I would know, come getting off of work, you can do the same thing. So it's not like I ever got, like, a break from him, where I told you all yesterday, or whatever it was. I started to feel that it was too much togetherness. And when you have too much togetherness, friction happens. So I'm going to go ride my bike. I'm going to go upstairs and read a book. But every waking moment, he wants to be with me. So, and mind you, our townhome is either upstairs or downstairs. So it's like, if you would like to sit downstairs and watch a movie or play on the laptop, look at some jobs, you're more than welcome to. I'm just going to be upstairs maybe watching one of my shows or maybe reading a book. So, and then when that would happen, we really needed that. So wait for dinner. And then we would cook together and eat dinner and then crawl on the bed and watch a movie.
Can you talk about this is like recent? I don't know, you kind of like lost me. Like when? What?
It was a little while ago.
But I know you're talking about
Me too.
Building up
Me
and
too.
needing space. So have you been feeling that way lately, or
no?
Okay.
No. Okay, my thing is too. So you want to know? Oh, I hate that you can't talk to her, but B, his ex-wife. When I say a monster, she's a monster. Like she withholds their children from speaking to him. So he gets upset
But she
about
never
that,
put him in a
completely
suitcase.
berate him about money, about the father that he is, what he did to her, all this other stuff. It doesn't matter. I mean, mind you, this is not like a recent, but which is why he doesn't even bother calling anymore, because he knows that she's going to answer and he's going to have to talk to her, so therefore he can't talk to his daughter. The other time he talked to her, made her talk to Cookie. That's on my cell phone too, so you can see it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter.
What does she have to do though with anything about what happened Sunday and into Monday?
Like,
Right.
No, I'm just saying, like, previously,
Okay.
why the incidents, what happened is she plays a big part in it.
Okay.
On top of job and money and groceries and all that.
Okay.
When I tell you this, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Is there anybody else at the house?
It was just me and him.
Since talking yesterday, do you remember any like timelines better? Like what time you guys were playing? What time he was zipped up in the luggage? What time you went upstairs?
We started because we cleaned the house a little bit, did some laundry.
You started the activity around 4, you said?
Yes, around 4:30ish, and then
you just said that it was dark when you were playing hide and seek, and I'm just curious if you remember.
But when we were outside, that's where we would start and talk about things, and then eventually I was the one that had him come inside. So we.
About what time do you remember? What time that was? Is what she's asking.
And you said you went up to bed around midnight, fell asleep around 12:30ish. But those are the only times I have. So I have 4 and I have midnight. So there's a big gap. So I'm just curious, like, if you recall when you went upstairs to hide in the shower, or
like when we started to play hide and seek.
Yeah.
Well, we went inside probably about, if I had to guess, we weren't out there too long. Maybe about 6-ish. Then.
You're talking about from hanging out outside and like. Okay.
Well, we have 2 beach chairs that are out there.
Right.
Just enjoy the weather.
Gotcha.
Plus it started to get dark and gnats and mosquitoes.
Yeah.
So let's go inside. I don't want to be out here anymore. Okay. All right, let's go. So we're doing whatever. We did it for a while because that puzzle, I don't know if they took it or I saw it. Worked on the puzzle again, finished it. Started to paint. Well, started listening to music for a little bit. Started to paint. Can we turn the music off? No problem. Started to talk, paint, whatever. Maybe, gosh, that puzzle, we worked on that for probably a good hour and a half. So 8 o'clock-ish.
Is when you went to hide upstairs originally?
No, that's when we were like painting. So then it's like, okay, well, I don't want to paint anymore. Let's just, come on. Okay, you want to play hide and seek? What he does is, okay, tag, you're it. We're so like, okay, we know. Okay, take off.
Don't play hide and seek.
And then you went upstairs and then he didn't come up.
I'll play hide and seek, tag, you're it. What?
Yeah.
What?
Duck, goose is next.
And I've never understood the hide and seek thing anyway, because obviously he's not hiding if you're zipping him up.
Right.
He's not
Exactly.
hiding from you. So I've never understood the hide and seek thing anyway. I don't know what kind of a game that is. That it really is. It's a I dare you to do it. That's what it is. It's not hide and seek. How is he hiding from you in the suitcase you're zipping him up in? You're just gonna pretend you didn't know he's in there?
When you came down.
Me too, Ash. That's what I think happened.
He's such a good hider.
Yeah.
And the suitcase was there originally because you guys were planning to do donations, so it was already there. Have you guys ever played you said you played hide and seek like probably 3 times in your relationship? Mm-hmm. When you have played, have you ever zipped him up in a suitcase prior?
No.
Okay. So it was just kind of like that prop was there, and it was there, yes. And it was in play because.
Why do you say it like that, though?
I would never do that.
You would never zip them up in a suitcase?
Well, I mean,
we were playing.
No, I know,
but I'm
saying, well, I'm talking about hide and seek, which is a game, so.
The suitcase originally is in our closet, buried all the way to the back. If you, I know the CSI people saw our closet. Our closet needs to be cleaned out really bad. My son's clothes need to be cleaned out really bad because they don't fit him anymore, and I'm tired of looking at them. So he took it upon himself.
Her son's clothes, Randy. That's what we're talking about. Her son's clothes.
I'm sick of looking at them.
To take it downstairs so we can get all of our clothes, our donations, and everything, and just leave the whole thing by the clothing and shoe thing at my son's school.
No, I'm just asking. In the past, like, have you ever zipped him up in anything, jokingly or not? But obviously, I understand. You know, you're claiming that Sunday it was a joking matter. You were laughing, he was laughing. But what I'm just asking is, in the past, like, is it something that you guys normally do?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
We were actually this last game running out of places to hide because we had a townhome where it's upstairs or downstairs. So
because there was only one suitcase.
Okay, so do you remember making any videos or maybe having any any photos, videos that you remember doing on your phone on Sunday?
Uh-oh.
No.
I think I took a picture of a dog.
Don't answer that.
But your phone is password protected. You have the password. He has the facial recognition, so it's not like someone else could be on your phone.
No, I have both.
But you have the face and the password.
Yes.
Yeah, but he only has the face, correct?
No.
To be able to get onto your phone, you told me that he looks at the phone.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought you were asking me if I did. Yes, it's me.
Okay. Does he have access to your phone? Because you said it's your phone. Okay. How does he have access?
Sarah, can I buy your phone? Yeah, it's right there on the kitchen counter.
Okay, but how did he get into it? Because it's password protected.
He'll come and get it to me, and I'll just do the face thing. Where sometimes too, like he'll joke with me and say, "Okay, I need to borrow your phone." And he'll hold it while I'm cooking or something. Do the facial recognition.
Okay, so he doesn't know the password and he doesn't have the facial recognition. No, he is the only other person that would use your phone. I'm assuming other.
Well, Lucas.
Right. But Lucas wasn't there Sunday. Right. So, to your recollection, no videos on Sunday.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I mean, I maybe took a picture of them, the two of Tess and the dogs, and George and them dancing. But I mean, it's just Tess.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I have something that I want to show you that we found. And it was from your phone.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't going to be good.
Can you move it around? Go ahead.
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
There we go.
Oh. Okay.
Let me.
You know that her butthole just puckered so tight you couldn't get a toothpick in it.
Absolutely.
Let me just press it.
No, I was just simply asking because you had a look on your face when she asked you if you've ever done that before. You looked kind of shocked. And
no.
Okay, why did you say it like that? Like,
I don't think you all understand who I am. Where?
Okay. Well, tell me.
I mean, I've always been a straight A student. I am an outstanding mother to my son. I excel at everything.
That is hilarious every time I hear it. I don't think you understand who I am, okay? I'm not a cold-blooded murderer. I'm a straight A student.
Look at my second grade teacher. Always.
Always, okay? I excel at everything.
I would not do that.
You wouldn't lock zip somebody in a suitcase?
Well, I didn't like
beg to differ, ma'am.
Completely lock it. I mean, I opened it with one finger. I left enough in there for him to get out.
Okay.
And I wasn't planning on going upstairs and going to sleep.
Okay.
Right? Queen Beach? I'm smart. It can't be me.
Nah. Yeah. I wonder if that's what she meant. I made straight A's. I wouldn't film me killing him.
Right. I wouldn't do something so stupid.
No, it's just the way you said it.
You guys are scaring me.
Sorry.
We just want you to watch this. It came from your phone. Don't you want to know what's on it?
Yes, please.
This is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Is it long? Because I don't know how much I can take.
Is it long? She said, is it long? Girl.
Shut up, Sarah.
Say, shut up.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I can take.
Yes, because it is all about you, ma'am. You're right. I'm not sure how much she can take, Randy.
I know. Poor Sarah. Bless her heart.
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it. That's okay.
Well, it's on your phone, and you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah, we're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
All of a sudden, yes, she will watch
that
it.
long?
2 minutes.
For everything you done to me. For everything you done to me.
Oh, shit.
Fuck you.
What the hell?
Fuck you. That's you. Your voice.
Stupid.
Woo!
Sarah. That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Oh, dear.
I got one that way, babe. Yeah, that's when you do it. You choke me.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
I don't want to watch it, please.
Last time we talked to you, you said that you put him in the suitcase, he had two fingers hanging out.
I flipped him over. I flipped him over, and that's where it was.
There's two different videos and a still picture where, yeah, it shows you flipping him in different positions and him saying that he can't breathe and you saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside down. So in order for him to have gotten into it,
it was flipped up.
Right. It was flipped up normal, like as if you're packing something. So this is upside down.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image is upside down.
I bet.
No, it's killing him, actually. And
No.
shut up. Stop whining.
And this small video that occurred 11 minutes later, it's flipped over the other way.
She said it's
closer to your dining room table.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Now he's obviously still in there. So he didn't. How did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it. My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep.
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
But not intentional.
No, you told me you went upstairs because you were
Stop
getting
here.
ready for bed.
Stop here.
Okay, but
Where's here?
show me where you can see any fingers coming out because they're the end.
It's and his head's right here.
Mm-hmm.
So going like this, rather than going all the way up, it's like this.
But why is he saying I can't breathe and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
And it doesn't show a hole.
There's no hole. There's no fingers. I don't see his fingers. There's no hole.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, like, what you want me to tell you.
I'm just showing you. I'm just telling you what we see and what we've heard from the other video.
I understand.
He's begging for you to let him out. You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end, it sounds kind of like a
no. It's not malicious.
Well, saying fuck you.
It's not malicious.
Then what is that?
What does fuck you mean to you?
Well,
Like if I were to,
I don't know what it means, but it's not malicious.
I can hold everything but a white woman. So
Okay.
my intention was not to leave him in there. Please understand that. My intention was not to leave him
Please
in there.
understand
you
that.
went upstairs thinking
Okay,
that he
go
could get
on.
him out, but the video shows
Right.
That's why I
at one
told
point
you.
he his fingers,
He'll be out there any minute.
Happen.
and then 30 minutes later he didn't show.
And he's telling
And
you
I
he
didn't
can't
wake
breathe.
up.
Do you think
Not
he's
able to get
joking? You told me he was laughing, and
We were
the
before.
video. There's no
When we first got in
laughing.
there, both of us were.
So how long was he in there for? Like this video is at 11:12 when it starts. So was he in there for like a long time prior to you recording this?
No.
So it goes from funny to no longer funny.
But
But
I
you're
didn't-
the only one laughing.
But I didn't think that he was, like, panicky. Like,
So pushing up on a suitcase saying Sarah, 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 I can't breathe.
George has done that in the past before, too, where it's just like he thinks that he's woe is me kind of thing, where it's like, I
Well,
don't
he's never been locked in a suitcase. That's why he couldn't get out. So
It's kind of, I thought it was
And
a
you have
voice
the oxygen.
crying wolf kind of thing.
Okay.
And again, my plan.
But nowhere in there is he laughing, is he joking? He is begging. And you're the only one laughing.
Okay.
And you're the only one saying derogatory comments. Like you're mad.
No. Please don't, I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but like, it's like you guys are kind of trying to like feed me. Like,
No, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
well, I know what,
You know what's on that video now?
No.
You remember making that video?
No.
Why don't you remember making the video?
probably because we had been drinking.
But you weren't drunk.
Just because I went upstairs and, just
You
because
told
you're
us-
drunk doesn't mean
told us
that
those
you,
times that you were not drunk. You said that you had your wits about you. You said he had his wits about you.
Mhm.
You said that you don't like not having your wits. And my
Oh, that's not good. I bet she
Mm-mm.
she answered differently now.
Right. You was drunker than Cooter Brown. Say that now, Sarah. I don't know why I lied. I was drunker than Cooter Brown.
Not I had my whole wits about me and then left him in there. No, you
Yeah.
were drunk, honey. You need to say
Mhm.
that. Hurry up.
experience, if somebody cannot remember doing something to the extent of making two videos and a video and taking a photo,
Did she
They're
say
not
that,
good.
Alan?
okay.
George has
I understand
begged
where
for
you're
his
going.
life in the
we're trying to
past.
discuss it. We're trying to figure out
We're
what
trying to
you're
figure
saying.
out
He did.
this video.
Yeah, he's a woe is me kind of guy. Like maybe he gets the man flu or something, I guess. I don't know. He's a woe is me kind of guy. He begs for his life often, apparently.
We're explaining it to us. We're listening.
I just did. Like, we were playing, and then, like, I thought it was, my plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep. My plan was not to, he'll be up here any minute.
But you
Yeah.
willingly went upstairs and went to sleep. No one forced you to go upstairs and
My
get ready
plan
for
wasn't
bed.
also to leave him in the suitcase.
So why didn't you take
Did
him out?
though?
Because I went upstairs and then I fell asleep.
But why didn't you consciously think he's asking to come out?
I didn't do it intentionally.
What do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
Well, I thought by not zipping it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the
And what was
suitcase,
your plan?
waiting for him to come upstairs.
And then when he did it?
I fell asleep.
You said you were up there 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, somebody not coming up.
Knowing that the last time you saw him was in the suitcase, 30 minutes later, you're like, maybe I should go check on him. Maybe I shouldn't.
No.
That didn't cross your mind.
That's like an assumption. Like that's what you all are thinking. Just
We're asking.
it's the
You tell
whole.
us.
It's the drinking. That's what it is.
It's the drink.
It's the drinking.
What the hell? What?
I thought it was like. I thought he was okay. Like I didn't.
He's telling you he's not. He's telling you, Sarah, I can't breathe. He's saying your name, and you're like, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Guys, that's how we are with each other. Like he has.
I don't think so.
Nobody understands our relationship. The whole suitcase thing never happened before.
Would you leave someone else in the suitcase? Would you leave Lucas in the suitcase jokingly? It was a joking matter. You put him in there jokingly. Would you leave Lucas jokingly in there? And you love Lucas, right? And you
I
love
wouldn't do that
George.
to him either. I wouldn't do that to him.
So
This whole suitcase thing
Well,
never happened
again, I
before.
don't think you all understand. Like it's. I mean, it's not my. That was not my intention.
Well,
Y'all don't have any idea what
by
I've
your
done
acts,
for him.
But by your acts, and that's exactly right. You get to the point where you've done so much for somebody and they don't show
No.
you any appreciation.
He did.
Not by your words in the video. I don't get that.
He did.
Because you bring up the fact that when he's choking you, you can't breathe. That's how you felt when he cheated on you. You couldn't breathe. And you verbally several times told him just fuck you.
But you said it in the video, but you won't let us play the rest of it. You don't
And
want
When I say cheating, it's on his phone.
Okay. Cheating's cheating.
I
And
think
if
so
you-
too.
Exactly.
It's your definition of cheating, though. So, I mean, that's what the word cheat means.
And that's what you told him in the video. That I couldn't breathe when you cheated on me.
No.
That's how I felt when he said, Sarah, I can't breathe. And you told
I
him,
don't
fuck
know.
you.
This is.
What would you say if somebody told you that they had done this?
Done what?
You set somebody in a suitcase and went up and went to bed.
Do you all not think? So you all think that it's like, oh, good, I got him in there. Now I'm gonna go to sleep. Is that what you guys are trying to assume, or trying to like?
Or just the video is very portraying of the opposite of what you told us.
No.
It is not leading up. It is not matching what statement you gave us in the car.
So,
and that's why we want to know.
And I
the
don't remember
injuries-
doing those.
The injuries. are
Right,
not
Ellen, that's
consistent
what I
with
was
you told
laughing
us.
at.
So we have a lot of inconsistencies, and this video explains itself. It really truly does.
You don't think that I have thought about that?
Thought about the video, or thought about?
But no, again, if you don't mind, please. So you all are assuming that it's like, oh, good, I got him in there. Now I'm gonna go to sleep. Is that what you all are assuming?
Well, it's not an assumption when that's what you told us that happened.
That's what happened.
And the video.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not gonna say.
You thought he could get out on his own, but the video shows that he can knock it out on his own.
But when I unzipped it with one finger.
From the outside.
But it had the hole in it.
And you're claiming that it had a paper clip, so that's what assisted you in doing it.
No.
That's what you told us.
When I had my sweatshirt, I said I thought it had a paper clip on it. It's got.
But the zipper part is broken.
Yeah, which is why we were gonna zip it.
Yeah.
I just.
You were able to unzip it from the outside very easily because that's the way they're designed.
But you could on the inside too. I don't know how.
So why wouldn't he have gotten himself out if he could?
I don't know. Like I don't know if you saw like where the hole was. I don't
I
know.
didn't see a hole.
No,
I didn't see no fingers
you're the
sticking
only
out.
one that's what I'm saying. Like he's in one position, and where his head would be, we should be able to see fingers. And then when it's flipped over onto this right side, again, his head is closer to us facing the video, so we should be able to see fingers. And we don't see anything. We see no movement of him trying to unzip it or physically unzipping it. All we see is pushing up, trying to push out of it.
Please do not assume.
I'm not assuming. I haven't assumed anything. I follow evidence.
But my intention was not, again, oh good, I got him in there. Now I'm just gonna go to sleep.
What do you think someone that knows nothing about this or hears just a little bit like, oh, they were playing around in a suitcase
She's been
and then
drinking and
watches that
probably went
video?
to sleep. That's what happened.
But you let him out before. I mean, you put him in, so why didn't you take him out?
Because I was upstairs and I fell asleep.
No, before you went upstairs. You like consciously had to walk upstairs. You obviously remember going to bed because you were able to give me a time frame on that. And you specifically told me that you went upstairs.
My intention is not for this to happen. I am sick about it. I've never done anything like this before in the past. I'm sick. Especially with that. I thought I couldn't sleep last night. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. You tell us the last night, you vividly remember this when you told us last night, that he was laughing, you were laughing, you put him in the suitcase, he has two fingers sticking out, and you go to bed. Now we see something totally different. And it actually shows you upset and, again, using derogatory terms to him when he's begging for his life to get out of that suitcase.
So but my thing
you
is,
say we're assuming, we're not assuming.
but
We're
the
telling you
fingers,
what's on there.
so it just happened to be that whenever I was videotaping or doing whatever else it was, just happened to not have that in it.
Okay. And you also in the video, you can't see any holes. There's nowhere in that where the zipper separates and you can see a hole. If there's a hole, he's pushing on it, begging you to get out. We should probably see that hole.
He eventually would have been able to get out.
Alcohol.
Based off what you're telling us, he should have been able to get out. Okay. But the video shows him attempting to get out, begging to get out, and he can't. So that's just what we're trying to figure out. I don't know if maybe you had too much to drink, you zipped it up all the way, and then, you know.
I did not zip it up all the way. Okay, well, I did not zip it up all the way. This is horrific, okay? Horrific.
It is terrible.
Horrific. I don't.
I love that she's telling them that it's horrific. Yeah, they know. They know.
Yeah,
everybody's
she's
right
like, you know, I'm never gonna sleep again.
Right.
I've been punished enough.
I'm really stressed about this. Okay, it's awful.
Everybody right. Dealing with everything else that I have in my life personally, and then this.
Yes, everything else in her life, and then this on top of it.
Whom I loved. It was not intentional. I will put my hand on the Bible. It was not intentional.
I don't think the law cares about that, ma'am.
But you
I
did.
really don't think the law does. I don't.
Not
yeah,
intentional.
You intentionally went up to bed.
I didn't
Anybody, I'm telling you, I won't say everybody, but most people that say hand on Bible, they're lying.
I love that she thinks they're going to be all, oh, okay, hand on Bible. All right.
Oh, well, we didn't know you said, you know, no takesy backsies, hand on Bible.
I didn't know you were that serious. Okay, that changes a lot.
And being that this is the only time this has ever happened, you know.
Right. And the straight A's, this is a open and shut. Open and shut, girl. You're free to go. Well, I'm sorry we wasted your time, ma'am.
Yeah. Once we tell George's mom and dad you got straight A's, they're gonna be like, "Oh, we didn't know that."
Oh, okay. Well, that explains why she's not the white devil. Of course not. Methinks they're gonna keep calling you that. I don't know. It's just a guess.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I just have this weird feeling they're gonna continue to call you that name.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Not intentionally go to bed. You said you went upstairs and got into bed. That's intentionally going to bed.
Waiting for him.
And he doesn't come, but you don't go down to check on him.
So I happen to go to sleep. When I say go to sleep,
and what do you normally do when you go to bed?
do?
What do you normally do when you go to bed?
What do you mean?
What is a bed for? Going to sleep.
Right.
So you go to
but
bed.
obviously you can tell too that I
you go to bed
also.
to do what? Okay. You kept telling us, hey, I wasn't intoxicated. I wasn't this. I wasn't that.
Being drunk and intoxicated, which yes, you can tell I had been drinking, but
okay. So if you weren't intoxicated, then why would you ever leave somebody in a suitcase that's begging to get out, that's telling you they can't breathe?
If I hadn't been drinking, you still think it would be the same thing? Where it's like, hop in, I'm gonna go to sleep. Is that what you all are trying to do? To portray me as?
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm simply asking you to explain to me what happened.
Everything was fine and dandy.
I don't know call it fine and dandy.
Was fine and dandy. You also, okay, for me to tell you this, again, mind you, I've been without him for a day now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you all want me to tell you because this was not in any way, shape, or form, hand on the Bible, intentional.
Okay. So you just
I didn't kill him.
You left him there to teach him a lesson?
I didn't mean to leave him there. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You got up and walked away. How is that not intentionally leaving him there?
Because I'm looking at the hole, knowing that it's there. He'll get out no problem. Because you don't.
Then he doesn't.
But
you don't go check on him.
Look at her.
You say you're
that
up for 30
female
minutes,
officer playing in the background.
You don't go down and check on him?
I'm in the bed.
You even moved.
I
mean, you admit to moving the suitcase like over. So you roll it out. Like it's not like
I didn't want it to be like that. Don't.
You didn't want him to be upside down. How do you even get upside down?
Right. You guys are killing me right now.
I just want you to hear
That's how he talks to me next time.
Sorry.
I know.
You're killing me right now, guys.
I don't know how you want me to say it.
I'm just trying to figure out what you would expect to happen to somebody when you leave them in the suitcase.
I didn't mean to leave him in there.
Okay.
What's your reasoning for not calling 911 sooner?
Because I didn't know what to do and how horrific it was. I called Ryan, and 5 minutes later I called you guys? Not even 5 minutes. Nonetheless, I had to I was trying to do CPR. I had to get him out.
Ma'am, he had been dead for 12 hours.
And then called you guys.
Right.
And it was continually doing CPR with the dispatch on the phone, where he had me count out loud to help me focus on what I was doing.
Okay, and I love that they're not even budged.
I don't know how.
All right.
I mean, you can sit here all day long and say, I thought he was going to get himself out, but that he didn't. And you went upstairs and you stayed there for 30 minutes before you fell asleep.
But can I say too,
you chose not to ever at any point during that 30 minutes walk back down and check on him.
No, wait 1 second. Because I know, with you all, and then, because you continually ask me, time frames, where I told you, I don't bother even looking at the clock most of the time. So it's a guesstimate. So for all I know, maybe it was 10 minutes.
Okay. But the point is, you left the living room where he was begging for help and went upstairs. Regardless
again,
of how long you were there, you left. You said,
I thought he was the boy calling wolf. Again.
Okay.
So when he asked to be let out, like, what's your reasoning for not letting him out?
When I was upstairs?
No, when he's asking on the video, he asked multiple times. He asked to be let out. I can't breathe. What? Like, why didn't you let him out?
Well, number one, I had no idea it was going to end like that.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
Number one.
Two, just, you know what? I'll give you 5 minutes or so in there. I'll give you 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes for what?
Well, based off the video, one video is at 11:12 and the next one's 11:23. So you actually gave him at least 11 minutes per video recording. So my thing is, when it stopped, he asked multiple times. I mean, why? Why did you not let him out? It's just a simple question.
To be honest with you, I mean,
Were you punishing him?
no, just.
Well, that's what you're saying in the video.
This is what you got. This is what you make me feel like.
See, and then it's all backfired on me. Like, it's all backfired on me. And I understand the severity of this. I just.
You did.
It's awful. I know.
Okay.
It's awful. And I will tell you both this right now, too. I will never drink alcohol again.
Okay.
Like, I will never drink alcohol again. I don't care what it is.
Well, then good. We're done here then, because that's what this was about. Just making sure you don't ever drink again, okay?
No
nice
more
week now.
wine.
Yeah. No more wine for you.
Way, shape, or form.
Let's get back to this. What was the reason for leaving him when he's begging to be let out? I don't understand that.
What I have a feeling was, and again, it's the whole time frame thing.
Health honor.
I'm not asking time frame. I don't care about a time frame. He's in the bag saying, and you say, fuck you.
When he, so like, for like the whole few minutes that he was in there, like
Minimum 11. But yes, go ahead. It's a few. 11. Minimum.
For one video.
Well, in between the two videos. It's
Between the
11
videos?
minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the question again?
When he's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe, let me out, and you say, fuck you, why don't you just let him out? What are you trying to fix to him? There was obviously something in your head that you were thinking of when he was asking to be let out, and you're like,
again, it's the boy calling wolf.
Okay, but where does this game end? Did you say this is a game? You got
obviously like the wrong way.
So what was your intention for leaving him in there?
And it's not fair. It is not fair. You guys are trying to, again, he's in there. Night, night.
That's what happened.
No.
That's absolutely what happened.
Intentionally.
How's it not? You got up off the couch, walked up the flight of stairs, and got in your bed.
Thinking he was going to get out.
And he didn't, and you still didn't go down
and it's the whole 30-minute thing that you guys are trying to do, whatever. Like, for all I know, it's 10 minutes.
He's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't. I didn't intentionally mean for this to happen.
But you can't tell us why you left him in there and went upstairs. That's my only issue. Like, what am I supposed to write? What do I write?
So my thing is, though, it's what I have a feeling is I went upstairs and just hit the bed kind of thing. But again, I'm thinking he'll be up here in a minute. But then I go out.
Well, my question is, why didn't you just let him out prior to going out?
I don't know why.
He's begging to be let out. He's not laughing. He's not having fun.
Guys, I know.
You said this was supposed to be fun. You were laughing before. Before you said he was laughing, you were laughing. You went upstairs. He had his fingers out of the bag and he was playing. But obviously, that's not the case.
So are you guys, so what is it you're trying to, like,
we're just trying to figure out why.
Why? What?
What was the motivation for leaving him in the bag?
Why he was left in the bag? Why the
I didn't have any motivation. It was me, he and I having a great day, fooling around and being stupid, and apparently me going upstairs and hitting the bed, not going to sleep, where it's like, I'm tired now, I'm going to go to sleep.
That's excluding, that's a good analogy for the day, excluding the fact that he's got a bump on the back of his head, a bump on the front of his head, and his lip is busted, and he has a
Oh my
bump on his
gosh.
eye.
I don't know what you all want me to tell you. Like, this is not fair at all,
Yes.
that you all are assuming that that's from me.
Where else did it come
If
from?
you were, say it's opposite, you were in the suitcase and you're asking to be let out, would you hope that that person would let you out? Like, you're asking to be let out of a suitcase, should they not let you out?
Eventually. I'm guessing. I mean, I'm blaming it on the wine.
Blaming on the wine.
So you guys are like assuming that.
You keep saying we're assuming. Well, we're not. We haven't assumed anything.
But you guys are assuming that that's what I did.
No. By what
Like, this is-
the facts of what happened. We got there. You said you pulled him out of the suitcase. You said you went up. You went to bed. We're not assuming that. These are the facts that you're telling us.
But
Now we're
what
asking
is like,
you to
oh, I'm
explain
tired. Oh, I'm tired.
Well, that's what you told me on a sworn recorded statement yesterday. Because when I said, oh, you went upstairs and passed out, you were like, no, I did not pass out. You got attitude with me because you were assuming, you thought I was assuming that you were drunk. So that's an assumption. That was an assumption when I said you passed out. And guess what? You corrected me.
You were very adamant about the fact that both of you had your wits about it. What's your favorite word to use?
Compass mentis.
You've used it today too, to say that you guys are within your wits. There's two empty bottles of wine.
No, but we can drink both of them.
I think you did.
We didn't.
There's receipts for the
They were
statement
both
back there.
purchased yesterday, so I don't know how you didn't, because they weren't there the day before.
So what was?
Public receipts from yesterday. Only thing purchased on either one was a single bottle of wine, 2-0. So we have each bottle of wine that was empty in your garbage can that you purchased yesterday, or he purchased, but you two would have consumed together.
Okay, well, I
mean, it's receipts, so it's not even worth the.
so this is.
Let me change subject.
So I don't know what you guys are.
Right.
I don't know.
We were just hoping that we could
I
figure out
mentioned
why.
I was a straight
What was the motivation?
There was no motivation.
Well, we're watching a video that after talking to you, everything
Did y'all
was
hear me
laughing
say
and
this
fun.
was the only
Now we're
time
watching a
this has
video
ever
where it's not
happened?
laughing and fun. He's begging for his life, and you are in a very angry voice telling him to fuck off.
No.
Yes,
It's not.
that's absolutely what it was. It's not an assumption. The video's there. We played it for you.
So you guys think that I intentionally?
You did. You got up off the couch and walked up the couch. I walked up the stairs and got into bed. That was intentional. There's no way getting around that. You intentionally did that. Nobody drug you up there. You didn't float up the damn stairs.
Okay, well, it's not fair. It's not fair that you guys keep trying to say that that's what I did.
I don't know what to tell you.
You told us that. You didn't go upstairs?
Again, there was a hole in a suitcase. I unzipped it from the hole with one finger.
Well, the damn hole didn't do him no good, did it?
Woo! But he could push it open. No, he
Did he?
didn't.
He's getting mad now.
The video
No,
shows him pushing it up. If he could push it open, why wouldn't he have gotten out himself? Why would he beg you to open it?
Until you can't breathe.
Okay.
If someone can do something for themselves, they're going to do it. They don't need assistance unless they need assistance.
So, but why would he start doing it? Because he couldn't, because it was all the way zipped. Okay. It wasn't. I intentionally didn't do it. That I intentionally did not do.
What's that? You didn't intentionally do
How
it.
do you know it all the way? He nor I.
Well, he's dead as a result
Lay
of your
hands
action.
on each other.
He's dead as a result of
I
your
understand that.
action.
That's why
You
this.
two didn't lay hands on each other.
No. I don't have anything.
You're right.
He doesn't. Whatever that is, whatever it
He
is.
does.
See, this is what happens. It's not fair that you guys, just because he has those, automatically blame it on me. Like,
Well, what about when you had your injuries and he gets arrested? Is that not fair?
really? Like,
It's the
really?
exact same thing.
Really?
He had injuries. You have injuries. Like, what does that mean?
I don't have any injuries.
Correct.
Because he and I have not been at it with one another.
So every time that you guys fight, you both hit each other? So you should have probably gone to jail all those times that he went to jail for domestic?
Well, the one time I did. But he completely trashed the police report. Because that's nothing what happened. Because the reason why I got taken in was because my story was different than his. So I'm being portrayed as like this abuser.
We're not saying that he doesn't abuse you.
Absolutely.
We're not saying.
So I'm the one that's being portrayed as the abuser.
Because
I have
No,
never
the
dealt with
murderer.
anything like this before. I don't know what to do, how to do it. And I always know what to do and how to do it. This, I don't know. So I don't know like what's going on or like.
We are simply trying to find out as well. Again, we got one side of the story. You're telling us, we're going with what you're saying, but then we find stuff that negates what you're telling us.
And I don't even remember doing that.
You're telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we saw in the video and
I
repeating what you
understand.
told
I
us.
understand. Because I don't remember that.
Okay? Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it.
So is the texting thing something about me? Like what's
The what? Texting? Oh, no, I'm texting.
No, I don't
you
know.
guys are scaring me, so like I don't know like what to expect. I mean, I had questions of things that need to be taken care of. Like I don't.
What are your questions?
I have one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I thought about that.
Okay, you left him in the bag when he's begging you, saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you. And you got up off the couch and went upstairs and left him in that bag.
Not intentionally.
Again,
I would never do that to George.
you did.
Not
It happened.
intentionally. Know that.
I don't.
Know that.
You got up and you went up to bed.
Alcohol is a shitty thing. It's alcohol.
But she insisted that she had her wits about her. Like, that's going to be bad. That's not good.
Right. Hey, fur baby. Hey, everybody else is coming
Again,
in.
the reason, like, you all,
Please sit down.
listen to me.
Please sit down.
You all, listen. I did not intentionally kill him.
So your intention.
I don't know what it is I need to do or how to do it or what to say or how to say it.
But what was your intention?
Everyone knows. Everyone knows everything that I've done for George and love him and continuously helped him throughout his life with me and made him a happier, better person.
Everybody has their limits.
Everyone knows that.
Everybody has their limits.
So it's like, okay, so while we're in a good place right now, I'm going to snap. Is that what, while we're in a good place right now?
Yeah, absolutely. I got you on video screaming, fuck you.
This is what it feels like when you're choking me. This is what it feels like.
Which was however long ago. You said
The
it.
videos from last night.
Clearly,
So it wasn't that,
like it.
yeah.
there's still feelings towards it. You wouldn't say it if you didn't feel it.
But I would never do that.
But it happened, and you did.
But that's after being playful.
But no one's
Having
laughing.
a good day.
No one's laughing except you.
Everybody's having a good day. Oh, I'm sorry?
I would hate to see a bad day.
Y'all are making me out to be.
Amen,
the person that
sir.
I'm not. Or will I ever be.
Or are you a different person when you're drunk?
People have different personalities after they consume alcohol.
It depends.
Hi, Melissa.
It's like well,
Because you're sober now. So sober you.
Nice
What about
person,
drunk you?
not. It's both of us. It's both of us. And it's again, it's not fair that you all are assuming that the marks that he has on him are from me.
We asked you where they came from.
I have no idea.
Well, nobody else was there, so nobody else was
I have no idea. I swear I did not lay a hand on him.
Okay. You just zipped them in the bag.
Nor he.
You just zipped them in the bag. And then you flipped the bag around several times.
I didn't do that intentionally.
You didn't intentionally flip the bag around?
No, why would I do that?
Well, you
Good
told us
question,
you
you
did
did.
it.
When he was upside down.
Right.
You had to put them upside down.
You can't get in a suitcase upside down because the.
Oh my
When
gosh.
you put the
That's
where the body was?
unfortunately okay, but nobody else was there. That's
We have a video showing the suitcase in several different positions. So it shows one, like she just said, it had to been on his back with the lid open for him to get in there for you to zip it up. Then it shows it on the other side with him in it, so you had to flip it to there. Then there's another video where it's on his back again, so you had to flip it
I'm
there.
leaving it like this, please. I'm leaving it like this. I did not intentionally do this. No malicious content or effort was towards this. No malicious.
I would
I'm
say
pointing
because
to
I
you.
hope you sleep, but you're not sleeping, so.
I mean,
Last night, I
the-
maybe got an hour.
Right.
in your voice, you can hear the maliciousness. The fuck you is very, very.
You don't talk to people like that. That's not like a common like, hey Scott, fuck you. That's not common. It's not something people do. And no one that sees that is gonna think that. Okay. So we were trying to give you an opportunity and it is what it is.
There's no maliciousness towards that.
So I would probably be telling myself that
My intent was not for that to happen.
but you went upstairs and went to bed. Or maybe you passed out, I don't know.
Waiting for him. And the whole time frame thing, it's like, it's regardless, it's not really fair.
Regardless, waiting for him. It's not like you walked up the stairs. You can't fly up the stairs. No one can take you up the stairs.
Okay.
You go up the stairs, you lay in the bed, and you wait for him. Who cares if it's 5 minutes? Who cares if it's 30 freaking seconds? He's begging for his life. He's begging to get out. You go upstairs.
You leave
It doesn't matter. So get the time frame out of your mind.
It doesn't matter because there's this. So it doesn't matter anything what it is I say. So it makes no difference whatsoever.
It's just you're lying and like you're now changing your
lying
story.
about what?
You're now you were drunk.
Oh, I never said that I was drunk.
Exactly, but you did here today. That's okay.
You said earlier.
Everything recorded.
Alcohol.
You blamed it on the alcohol.
You blamed it on alcohol. Alcohol does a lot to people.
Yes, but I never said I was drunk.
Yes.
So you did this. You did this sober. You knowingly left him down there sober.
I have already told both of you also that we were both drinking.
Right. Okay. But you want to admit that you were drunk?
I'm telling you all both. This has changed my life. I will take this.
It's changed her life, Randy.
Let her go.
You feel sorry for her? Shouldn't she
She's a
get to go
different
home?
person than she was yesterday.
It changed her life.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely. But you're trying to dance around the fact that
So, but what do you? Okay, just.
You left him in there. You did try to dance around the fact that you left him in there.
This is not.
You didn't leave him in there.
It's not cool. Like this is not cool.
It's not cool.
That is.
He's dead. It's
But
not
you
cool.
think that I did that intentionally? You think that I did that intentionally?
You intentionally left him in there and left the room. You went upstairs to a different room.
You intentionally did that.
You did.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking he's gonna get out.
Okay, and he didn't.
Obviously not.
When somebody's begging saying, I
But
can't
when you
breathe.
say that though, but you have to.
Please let me out. I can't breathe.
No, George though. Like
Straight A's.
again, I thought it was a boy crying wolf. So it's just like what?
Oh, so if your son was in there and said, I can't breathe, are you going to open it or is he 9? So he's not,
Really?
It's not a big deal. I'm just begging question.
Well, you said you would never put your son in a suitcase. You would only put George in there.
No, George got in the suitcase.
And you zipped it up.
Not all the way and not intentionally to leave him there.
But that's what happened. But you keep going away from it.
I don't know.
That's exactly what happened. You went up to bed,
So
opened the
are you all trying to have me admit that? Like, are you trying to have me admit that? Because I will never admit it because it's not true. It's not true.
I'm basically saying it's a fact because that's what happened.
Okay.
You videotaped him asking to be let out. You go upstairs.
So what, guys? So what? Like, just, I don't know what you want me to say other than it was not out of maliciousness or intentional. I don't know what or how I can say it. I love George. Love him. To
No
this day
tears
still.
yet. Still
Love
no
him.
tears.
No, but she's having her day.
It doesn't do, it's not one of those things where it's like, oh gosh, you know what? I've done enough for you at this point. I never gave up on him.
Okay.
Why I'm here today, I'm still not giving up on him. I would do anything for him.
Well, you gave up checking up on him. So.
I don't know about a suitcase. We're simply just trying to go through. I mean, again, you gave
That
us
was a good one,
different
officer.
story that you churched up to. This was such a lasting matter.
It was fun.
Not by that
All
video.
day, all
Not by
day,
that video. That
all
part
day.
wasn't. Anybody looking at it, I don't think anybody looked at that video and go, George is having fun right now.
So why is it you all think that y'all don't know me, you don't know me, nope, would do something like that, especially having a 9-year-old son?
I don't know
Like,
what
why-
happened.
Like,
Why are you so like caught on what we think?
Yeah.
When
Because
you should be
it's
more
like-
concerned about what you told us.
It's because
And
like, you guys are like trying,
the things that the video shows that are opposite of what you told us, and then what you've now
like what is
told us.
opposite?
Well, you said that it was funny, and you're the only one
We
laughing.
were playing before that.
Okay.
But then it stops.
Yeah.
It obviously stops being fun.
Well,
Because you're screaming at him. He's
I'm
not
not
going to get
screaming
out.
at him.
Sounds like screaming at me.
I don't know what you all want me to tell you. In no
The
way,
truth.
shape, or form was this intentional. At all.
I believe that. I don't
Are you
believe she
still
meant
gonna
to
allow
kill
us to
him,
do
but
your fingernail? Go for it. Go for it. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna get that set up.
Do you need any more water? No, but when you come back and I ask about this?
Yeah.
So what?
Just don't understand.
So it
I don't
was.
understand how your story changes so much to the
How
fact
is
that
it changing? Please help me explain it. Understand.
you went on about how this was such a playful thing and you guys were laughing. And it probably was for a few minutes, but then it obviously changes. The whole demeanor of this whole situation completely changes. It's not the funny, laughing matter. He's not laughing at all.
I didn't think he was being serious.
You absolutely sound serious.
I
when you're
didn't think
answering
so. Like, just.
You don't think your voice, you sounded serious?
It's, okay. I don't know what you want me to tell you. It was a great day.
Okay.
It didn't end well, obviously.
I was going to say, it's, I mean.
I can't explain to you. I can't explain to you how horrific it was
Okay.
to find him. Horrific. Because I don't remember taking those videos.
Okay.
How horrific. I'm thinking he's in the bathroom. I'm thinking he's downstairs in the laptop. I can't find him. So what's going to happen? Like,
Here's what gets me, though, is you don't remember taking videos, you don't know where he is, you don't remember him being in the suitcase, and you're still telling me that you had your wits about you. How does someone have their wits about him when...
See, that's the thing, too. But you can clearly tell. You can clearly tell that I had been drinking something. You can clearly tell.
I had several people that came up to me in that apartment complex said that you were drunk on a daily basis.
Oh,
You were
my
screaming at
gosh.
him
Right.
regularly.
Right.
Really?
Right. Talk to the property
Really?
manager. Talk to the property manager.
Okay.
Because it's not.
These are your neighbors, the ones that live next to you. Your property manager does not live next to you. They see you every day. How many,
Oh,
you
my
had two neighbors you went
gosh.
to and asked to go
See,
use the
that is
restroom.
just
and
not
you said,
fair.
"No, hold on." You had two different neighbors that lived directly next to you. You asked to use the restroom and they told you no and turned you away. You had to go across the way to somebody else.
No, okay. Kim and Eli. Kim is not a nice person.
Okay.
She's just automatically not nice. Even after me and Luke went over there and introduced herself, she's just not a nice person.
Then why would you think she would let you use the restroom?
Because Eli was in there. Eli comes over and talks to us sometimes, which I think pisses Kim off because he comes over and talks to us. The two of them, they're like super standoffish all the time. My neighbors down the street, down the way, their toilet was broken. They had stuff in the bathroom. So then they're like, go over there and try over there.
There's two bathrooms.
I would let somebody go upstairs and use my personal bathroom. That's what the downstairs one is for.
If it's somebody you like, would you? Or somebody you knew?
They're in the process of doing all this stuff in the kitchen, and they're stuck in the bathroom, and the toilet doesn't work. Just walk across the way, no problem. And of course they let me in. Them and them, they're together. They're families. And nonetheless, if you really want to know, and I hope it doesn't get them in trouble, but he is over here legally. So he's trying to work on getting his green card.
I don't want to get them in trouble
They
with.
didn't want to be involved.
No, I was asking last night because, I mean, we had several different people.
Assuming that Eli and Kim.
Drunk on a regular basis.
Eli and Kim. Okay. Did you ask Vinny next door?
Those are the ones next door that she asked to use the restroom, and they said no.
No, she said no. And like I said, she's not a nice person.
They're coming. What are your questions?
Yep.
Can I help you with?
Who's coming?
To do the
No,
fingernails?
you said that we could.
And you don't have to allow us to do it, just so you know. So don't think that it's.
I don't have a problem.
Okay. Just make sure.
So, am I getting my phone back?
Not today.
What about Lucas's laptop?
Not today.
What does that mean?
We're still going through everything.
Oh, that's fine.
You're the one just telling us there's videos that we need to see on it, so we need
That's
to do our
fine.
due diligence that we go through everything.
See, and that backfires on me now too, because now you all think that I had even more, in quotes, intent to do what I did to him, which was not intentional.
What's that?
And is that correct?
She's asking about your tag in your hand.
No, but I'm asking if that's correct.
No, I'm not going to read anything that you're saying. I'm not, that you're.
So he's probation officer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you all inform her or do I need to call her?
We don't have to inform her, so if you would like to call her, you can. Are you saying because he's still on probation?
No, but because of the nice lady that she is and all that she's done for him, I didn't know how it was.
Legally, we just have to tell his parents, and we don't go telling.
Everybody else?
I didn't even know who his probation officer was, so no, I wouldn't go tell.
So the same thing for classes. I need to do that too.
Classes.
Right, knitting.
Class and his battery intervention.
Yeah,
Something else I was just going to ask. So, other than this, so initially, what was the cause of death?
She is still pending because she wants to hold the body for an additional day to see if more of those bruises turn into something bigger. And she's doing some other tests that she's got to do. So she's pending it for now.
So, and that couldn't have been of him being in the suitcase? Or y'all are saying that I physically did it?
That's what she's determining.
So,
The ones on the head, I asked her, could that have been from the suitcase, and she said she didn't think so.
I didn't touch him, nor did he touch me. I'm leaving it at that. So I don't know if you all know how to do this because so that's what I was going to ask you. So are you all updating his parents today or when you get the final whatever?
What does it matter? What we tell his parents, we mean?
Because
Right.
We're gonna talk to with them.
Yeah.
Okay,
I have to
but it's
tell-
gonna come down to me.
What do you mean?
Like, so it's being put on me.
Who said that?
But I'm not, so what is it to tell them?
We're gonna give them an update, just like we gave you an update on their autopsy.
Okay, so it's whatever
Well,
Bruce
here's
said
the thing.
and
Here's the thing.
whatever on the head.
We had to deliver news to them last night that their son was dead. There's not a whole lot of conversation that goes on after that. It's not a very easy thing.
Was
to
it
do.
yesterday or Sunday? Sunday. Today's Tuesday, right?
Did we not meet you yesterday? We met you yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm just asking. Right? Did we not meet yesterday?
It's a valid question.
Really? Yes, on Monday.
Okay.
It's about to go to trial, Amy.
So I don't know if I asked you guys or how I find this out other than talking to his parents, which is not gonna happen.
Yeah, probably a terrible idea.
How do you guys suggest me finding out about funeral?
That's not even something that's been probably talked about between the family. That's not something we ask. We have no way of.
I didn't know, so I'm
Yeah.
asking. So
It'd be up to them to make the arrangements of what they want to do. Like she just told you, just quick, just being told last night, I'll pretty much be willing to wager that they have not even considered what they're going to do.
My body can't even be released.
No.
So
I've been there with parents, grandparents, and uncles. So I don't know if I have the right to or not, but like I was gonna call his former employees whom he really cared for and let them know.
you can call whoever you want.
I just don't want to do something that I'm not supposed to. How do I go about getting his wedding ring, engagement ring?
It's at the medical examiner's office. It'll come to us eventually, and then we
It'll
can.
be released to
Oh,
the next of kin.
Yeah. Okay.
I bought it for him.
That is a civil issue. It was on his finger, it goes to them. They're the ones that are going to release it. They
Damn.
don't have any say in that.
So I won't get that back. So for
She
all of
wants
this,
the ring
like, how do I
back.
find out what's what, how many, like,
She can't understand why they said no.
I know. I bought it. I bought that ring.
I need to sell it to buy it to get an attorney.
Yeah.
what's been found?
What do you mean?
Pillow with stain, swab of stain from pillow, suitcase.
That will all be sent off to the
FDLE?
daily Florida Department of Law Enforcement.
Yeah.
They do their testing.
So, and then like whatever white can with blood and necktie with blood was from the suitcase.
Correct.
Why would you guys, oh, you'll see it in there, the baseball bat for Lucas and the seats. And this is just his phone, my phone, and the laptop.
Yeah, when anything can be released, we will release it, but we are very early in this investigation, and it's not an overnight process, unfortunately.
So what's next?
They're going to come and swab your fingers.
No, I'm talking about like in the long run. Like, what do I need to like, do I need to be doing something or like?
I can't tell you what to do.
I mean, like, so like for, like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know if you guys are just gonna like, because it makes it sound like to me, like I'm being accused of something that was not intentional. I'm being accused of it.
Mm-hmm.
And a handful of other things that I'm being accused of.
Okay.
So I don't want to be at home with Lucas and you guys show up.
Don't worry about that, girl.
We're still investigating. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
So is there going to be concrete whatever it is, and then it's like, okay, this is what it is kind of thing? Or like, because I've done the whole court thing. I've done the whole attorney thing. I've done whatever. So if I'm not admitting anything about being intentional and I killed George,
Mm-hmm.
that's not the situation, but it's trying to depend on me.
Okay.
That was not my intent. But it's trying to depend on me. So however, or whatever it is I need to do in order for that to be proven, then I need to do so, which is why I'm trying to get my ducks in a row.
Okay.
So that's why I'm asking what the next step is other than me getting my nails swabbed.
I mean, you want me to tell you how to not be accused of a crime? Is that what you're asking? Like, I don't know what you
I'm trying to prepare myself for whatever may need to be done so I can, I guess, stick up for myself.
I mean, I think you're doing just fine. You came, you talked.
I just don't want you guys to, again,
Yeah,
show up
you're
and
just
lose my
fine.
house.
Yeah, you're doing good.
You're doing just fine. You're doing just fine.
They just don't. They do not want her to
Well,
ask
we
for
did
a
tell you
lawyer.
yesterday that we don't want to do anything around your son, hence why you came to us. So I don't know why you think that's going to change.
That and or me not just show up back home.
I'm sorry, what?
I can't
That or
believe
what?
she
Me just not
hasn't.
show up back home.
Yeah.
That's what, oh, he's so happy that I'm staying over the house with Brian. I'm so happy. And I'm not going back to the house, to my house, for however long I can stay over here because of whatever to blow over.
Mhm.
And again, if you don't mind me asking, so for whatever it is you all are claiming from the videos, which, yeah, is that what you're going to tell him? Like his parents? It's like, oh yeah, and by the way, she did.
Did what?
I mean, what would you tell him?
I don't think it really matters what we're going to tell the parents.
Oh yeah, it is. It's fuel to the fire.
I mean,
Well, we
they
can't
hate
hide
you. It's
things,
fine.
and I don't know.
Yes.
I'm not saying we're going to go.
I don't know that there's anything they could tell them that's going to look good for you ever. Like, I
Yeah,
don't,
right.
even if they go there with your straight A's and you're not intentional, I still think you're fucked. I don't think they're gonna like you at all.
I can't wait for this. I cannot wait for this trial.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
I'm not saying that we're going to go and tell them every single thing we have. But again, this is the Orange County Sheriff's Office, that's public record. So eventually, like, this all will come out. So it's like, you're making it sound like we're going to tell them something. So then your life is in danger. And I don't like that accusation.
Don't worry. You'll
So
be safe in
let's
prison.
just nip that in the butt right now.
Well, that's what's going to happen.
I cannot choose.
But we can't even, but so technically there's no concrete report yet, even. Right. So it's, you want me to like tell you exactly what I'm going to tell them? I don't know what I'm going to tell them. I don't know what I'm going to tell them. Let's just leave it at that. Just like you don't know why you went upstairs. I don't know what I'm going to tell them. So can I call you the way that I did last time?
They are done with her.
Yes, my door is an open line. Missy should be here. I don't watch the
I get it. Look, I get it. That was really bad. So that's what scares me. Like, what do I need to plan on? Like, what do I need to plan on? I promise you, on my son's life, it was not intentional. I promise you, on Lucas's life, it was not intentional.
I don't know you. I can't say I know anything about you. I don't know what would be a true statement, what would not. I mean, if you're promising on your son's life, that's fine.
That's how much it means.
Sorry.
That's how much it, look, that's how much it means.
Okay.
I hope you take that to heart. Please.
And it's documented that you said that, yeah. I get it.
Do you have any idea when I can get my phone back?
No telling.
What do you say?
It's no telling. I mean, our digital forensic unit is got a lot of cases on their plate. I mean,
Well, and that's not technically my laptop, it's Lucas's laptop. But he plays, you'll see all the games that he has on there.
as soon as we can get that back to Lucas, we will. As soon as we can release your phone, we will. But it doesn't, we have no way of being able to tell you because we don't have control over their caseload and how they arrange what they do. So I don't know. And at this point, I think, honestly, with everything else that's going on, that should probably be at the bottom of your list of worries.
I'm trying to make Lucas happy so he can have his laptop back.
Did Brian not have a laptop for him?
He has his laptop that he has to do for work, but he doesn't want him using it or breaking or dropping.
I'm sure they'll figure something out.
It's not a big deal. There's nothing on the laptop anyway.
What's happening with the laptop? Is it in custody or?
Yeah. And her son plays games on it. So hello, she wants it back.
Okay. Yes, it's very important to get his games back. I don't care about your evidence.
Right.
Shut your mouth. Don't care about evidence. Knock it off.
I agree, Debbie.
So you will keep me posted, like updated.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be hearing.
That's my thing is I'm trying to figure out what I need to do in the meantime.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you though. Like, what?
But you all have more information than I do where it's, yeah, you might want to, or yeah, you might want to.
I'm sorry, what?
Like, we have more information on what?
Like,
we told you everything that we have. You know everything that we know. And most of it we got from you.
But did you hear her say she has straight A's? Did you hear her say it was not intentional? I just want to make sure you wrote that stuff down. It's very important.
Right. Write it down that she knows it looks bad.
Right. It looks bad. She had her wits about her, but she was drunk as a skunk. I mean, you have to write these things down.
Right.
No, I don't think you're taking her very seriously, Mr. Detective.
Like I was telling her, like, yeah, that's bad. Like, which I swore on my son's life was not intentional. So that's why I'm trying to.
I don't see him writing, Randy. Do you? I don't see him writing.
No, I see him doing the head throb rub,
Doing this interview has been 3 weeks long rub. Yeah, that's right. I see that too.
Figure out what I need to do for myself going forward with it. Nonetheless, with his family. And are you all just showing up with Lucas in the house?
I think we've already both told you that we would be mindful of any situations.
He's like, you know what I could go for? Dr. Pepper and a
right.
He's all, you know what I could go for? Dr. Pepper and a cigarette.
So do you guys, I guess you're gonna call me tomorrow? Or do we need to come back down here?
I'll chat with you next time.
They're not gonna arrest you.
I have no idea when I'm going to call you next.
She
isn't the
don't
report come
know
out tomorrow?
yet.
Okay, did they tell her during this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying a report is generated through us, and the sheriff's office is a public entity. So if someone were to come request something, then
No, I'm talking about his autopsy.
she's waiting and doing more follow-up, but
She's looking at him again,
yeah.
but she won't be finished with him because she's pending further stuff.
So after this, what? I'm done for now?
What are they waiting for?
I think they're hoping for some kind of
How long does this
admission.
stuff take to get back?
The
Most of
daily
that
results?
you won't get back. The swabs and stuff will say.
We don't know about it?
Sorry, our dispatch center keeps calling my phone. I keep having to have other people call them and see what they need.
Oh, that's what he's doing. He's waiting on the call to see
Is
what
that
to
what
do.
it is?
I bet.
Okay. I'm like, because it seems like they're dragging this out. They're stalling because
Mhm.
they're not even asking her questions anymore. So
No, they're
waiting.
just on their phones. Yeah.
Right. They're waiting on the okay to take her into custody. I bet. Right. It's got to be right.
I hope you all can
Gotta
really
be.
both truly understand that that was not my intent. I miss him a lot.
I mean,
No more.
but my question has remained the same. What do you expect to happen to somebody when you leave them in a position like that?
Yes, but you have to understand too. I know.
No, just what would you expect to happen to somebody when you leave them in a position?
I had no idea because I've never done it before.
Why have you never done it before?
Why would I?
Exactly.
Why would I do
did
it
you?
before?
Why did you do it now?
I clearly have said why. Why?
No, you don't know why. You just know that it's not intentional, but you don't know why. But that's okay.
Hide and seek.
Really?
Did
Yeah,
y'all
what
not
don't
hear
you
her?
about puzzles and painting and playing games. What don't you get about that?
We were happy.
Y'all weren't listening. I got straight A's.
I'm not trying to force you to say something that you don't know.
It's feeding and petting.
The stare down.
I know it really is the stare down. Like, what are we waiting for here?
Instructions.
The fact that you guys would assume that I'm that kind of person.
I'm not assuming anything. We're going by the facts. It happened.
At the end, okay.
Like you said, you don't know me.
Oh yeah, she's packing up. Yeah.
Yeah, she thinks she's leaving. She thinks she's going home.
Yeah. She got her notes, put them
It's
in.
not even. She's not even a little bit nervous that they've stopped asking her questions. Like, what are you doing? Like,
She's
she
thinking,
can't-
well, I think they believe me that it was not intentional.
right. I think I handled this pretty well. Obviously, we're just gonna, I don't know, spend a little time here in what silence.
I think they want to be my friend. Yeah.
We're gonna sit here in silent reflection, and then they're gonna let me go home and have my ice cream.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Deborah.
Like, they've stopped talking to her. They're not even asking her anything anymore.
They're just waiting. I bet they're just waiting on the go.
They have to be. I bet you're totally right. They have to be.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Cass. All of this is going to be against her. Like, she doesn't. And again, this is going to be shown to a jury, and she's going to have to get up and say something. What in the world are you going to say? You said you had to have your wits about you, but at the same time, you were totally drunk. Which is it, ma'am? Obviously, you changed your story throughout this interrogation when you saw it wasn't going well.
Mm-hmm. Why did you flip the suitcase?
You didn't know they had those videos on your phone. You didn't know that they knew about those. I wonder if she even really forgot about it. She probably did.
I think she did.
She probably totally forgot they were on there. You know, wits about her and stuff.
Yeah. You know, she's sitting there thinking, should I just leave?
Live with getting
She's, can I just go now? Since we're done, clearly.
She said, for me,
for me to
I have to live with this now.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
in itself, for me to have to live with getting him out and doing what I did is punishment enough.
Yes, it's punishment enough. So if you're thinking about arresting me, don't. I've already been punished enough.
I even had a hangover.
It's been 27 hours. I'm obviously very sorry. Punishment enough. Clearly, I don't need to be arrested. Just go ahead and forget that. Don't worry
I
about
forgot
that.
she said that. I forgot she said.
She did. It's punishment enough, she said. Okay.
So that right there says something.
Yeah, that I haven't slept. Obviously, I'm obviously taking this very seriously. Obviously. He doesn't give a single fuck.
No, he's just thinking, hurry up, Captain. Hurry up.
Oh, somebody let me arrest this bitch.
Not my intention.
Right, of course you said that. Not my intention.
I need a luggage rack.
She's not worried why they're not talking. Like, this would be freaking me out. I would be asking them questions. Why aren't you asking me any more questions? Are we done? Why aren't you talking? Why are you saying nothing? This freaks me out. I'm getting all nervous for her.
I would say, am I going to jail? Things I would want to know.
I would want to know. Yes. Like, why are you just looking at your phone and texting and not asking me any questions? Are you done asking me questions? Can I leave?
Nonetheless, I have to live without him now.
Yes, you are a very sad victim. We're all very sorry for you. You have to live without him now.
Poor
Yes.
Sarah.
Poor Sarah.
Nonetheless, punishment in itself.
Yeah, again, punishment itself. Just making sure you know that I've been duly punished. Just making sure. The
And you know,
record
she's thinking, I'm pretty sure I'm convincing him.
pretty sure the record shall reflect that I am been so punished. So punished.
Oh.
This man has itched every bit of his head for the last.
He has.
You got fleas over there, sir? Like, what's going on with you? He doesn't know what the hell to do.
No.
A tragic situation.
I'm through with alcohol. And it's unfortunate that stupid things like this happen.
Yes, it's an unfortunate situation. Not a crime. It's unfortunate.
Oh, Melissa, thank you so much for the super sticker. Much appreciated.
It's a stupid thing. It's not a crime. Stupid.
No, yeah, it was just alcohol.
Right, you know.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I have to live without him now.
His daughters too.
Are you trying to make it worse?
Yep. I'm sorry. Did he say his daughters too?
His daughters
And
too.
she-
And he's yes.
Are you trying to make it worse? She yells at him. Are you trying to make it worse? No, it's just the reality, honey. It's just the reality. You're trying to make it worse. Don't make her feel bad.
Right. She feels bad enough. She's already getting double punishment.
Right? It's cruel and unusual punishment here, sir.
Sorry, what?
Are you trying to make it worse?
Make what worse?
How I feel?
CSI, that was there yesterday. And then she took your photos.
I have forgotten about this part. It's been a long time.
Me too.
She said, are you trying to make this worse? He said, what? Do what?
Yeah, right? He's all make what worse? Like, this is already as bad as it gets, ma'am. What are you talking about? Make what worse? Like, what? God. Are they waiting on this person?
Look at her digging up from under her fingernails right now. Stop it, Sarah. We see you. You're on camera.
Oh, and she's
I'm just going to take a shot and go around on one hand and then do the separate one for your other hand.
I forgot about that. So that's what they were waiting for. Then.
Yeah. Oh, that was something else they had to wait on was forensics to get there.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And this is only okay, sorry, I'm stuttering. So if they find his skin under her nails, then it proves that she did scratch him, like on the back of the neck and the face and all these other places. That's not good.
But I don't think she. I don't. I mean, I don't know how it came back, but I don't think she did because why would he get in a suitcase for her after she scratched him and all that? Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about this evidence coming in or anything, so maybe this was nothing. Manicure then home, right?
I'm waiting on her to say this is a little uncomfortable.
Make sure you get my cuticles nice and tight.
Yeah.
I know, Scorpius.
Oh, Queen, I don't think she put him in there. I do think he got in there. Oh, that's right, Stevie. That's right. She did.
Right? Knitting. That's been my argument this whole time. Like, what kind of game of hide and seek is this? I just don't. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, Pammy, I think they tried to say, wasn't there a bat in the suitcase with him? That was her son's or something.
How? How could he fit in that suitcase and a bat?
I may have misunderstood, but that's what I thought.
Dang. Well, he's a small little thing too, maybe.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Here's do more of that. All right, I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm done with all these.
Okay, good.
Okay, Sarah. So you're not free to go. Okay. Oh, do you promise everything you told us was the truth? Or no?
She said you're not free to go.
Yes.
And then he raised his hand to tip her to make sure that she said everything you told us. Is it true or not? Watch.
You're not free to go.
Watch
Okay.
his hand. See his hand?
Yeah.
Do you promise everything you told us was the truth? Or no?
What is she
Everything we talked
supposed to say there? No, I've been lying to you for 2 hours.
Today?
Right.
Yes. What do you mean?
He has to swear. Remember how I swore you yesterday on the audio recording? I just forgot, so he raised his hand to remind me to tell you.
Okay.
Do you promise and swear that everything we talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
For which
True and
everything?
accurate to the best of your knowledge.
What, that it wasn't intentional?
Everything you've said today, everything that's come out of your mouth has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
To the best of my knowledge.
Correct. Yes.
Why?
That's how
Anytime
you
we talk
swear.
to somebody, we to assure that everything that we talked about is
True and accurate to the best of that person's knowledge.
it's not a trick question,
To the best of my knowledge?
to the best of your knowledge.
Everything that you've told us today is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Which means that she knows that she's filling their head with nothing but crap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall. Put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
No.
Okay.
Why is it happening?
Because George is dead.
Not intentionally.
We understand
He's
that.
still dead.
Well, we don't
Someone needs to call Ryan, please.
Okay.
Or can I not make a phone call?
You'll be able to make a phone call when we get you down to the jail.
So why is
You'll
it
be reported.
happening? So this was a trick.
No, it's not a trick. How was it a trick? I'm sitting here to ask you to explain a few things to us, and
You're right, you're right.
your response to everything was basically, I didn't do it.
Intentionally.
Doesn't matter. It's still there. Do me a favor. Have a seat.
Really nice.
Really.
So if I didn't show up.
She's like, I thought we were bonding here. Sir, I told you about my grades. I thought we were bonding.
I told you I'd had enough punishment.
Right. It was punishment enough. Didn't you hear me say that?
Why is it burning?
Because
Before y'all said I could leave. That I was done after that.
we were done, yes. We were done. Absolutely.
So now, so that's what it is.
We are done.
Right. Not intentional.
Okay.
So what am I supposed to do now?
You're going to go to jail. That's what's going to happen.
You will.
Someone needs to call Brian. Lucas is waiting for Mom to come home. This was not my intention. I thought I was waiting for you all to come and figure out what's what and how many.
That's what we're trying to do.
And I was going to be able to go home and see Lucas. Now he's just not going to have me come home. So there's nothing that I can do.
All right, no.
There's nothing that I can do in order to go home and see Lucas and prepare.
All right, no. You'll be afforded a time in court. You'll be afforded an attorney. You'll be afforded a chance to talk to a judge, and all that stuff will be worked out.
But what's the time frame for that, though?
I have no way of being able to tell you. You should make first appearance probably like tomorrow morning, if not tonight, depending on how things are busy, how quickly you get down there. I
had a
don't work in
suspicion this was going to happen. And I need water like really bad, please. You all check me down there.
Absolutely not.
I just got those.
Okay. They are not allowed in the jail.
So I can't even smoke cigarettes when I go. What? Am I going to? And what am I supposed to do with my car?
So you find where it is. When you get down there, you'll have 3 phones. You'll be able to call.
What, as soon as possible?
Yeah, once you get down there and give a PIN, you'll be able to use a phone in the waiting
But how
area.
long will that take if I need to talk to Brian?
You know, it depends how busy, how quickly they get you through. I would say within the hour. It's a free phone call in the lobby. It's a free phone
All I'm
call.
doing is bring you there so I can see if we're going to
She has no clue.
So can I ask you, or whoever it is, those holding cells, the holding cells, am I going to be putting one of those? I don't know. Last time I had a panic attack. Let them know that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you're familiar with the big bay. As long as you go in and you act civil to them, they'll set you in the big bay. And you'll be left there for
Can
a
you
while.
request that while I'm there?
No, that's not up to us. We don't work at the jail.
As long as what you're saying is if you don't
If you
ask
go in and act like this, you'll go in and they'll put you in the big bay. If you go in there screaming and kicking and yelling and
How do I
cursing
do
people,
that?
I don't know. I'm just letting you know that's what happens. That's how they weed people out. If you go in acting like this,
So I ask for the big day?
they'll put you there as long as you're acting like this.
Yeah, because the last time I had a major panic attack in the building.
Hey, thanks for that.
I have not.
So what am I going to do with my purse? Okay.
The first is going to come, but the cigarettes and stuff can't, so.
She's so mad that she's losing her cigarettes. I hear you, girl. I'd be mad too. I want my
me
cigarettes
too.
so bad, especially right now. I definitely would be wanting a cigarette.
Yes.
Oh, that's all good. Mine are the opposite, so. What made you all decide to do this?
Made us decide to do this.
Uh-huh.
Georgia said.
What made y'all decide to do this?
She really doesn't get it, dude. It's the same answer every time. He's dead. That's why. It's your fault.
I knew this was going to happen.
You did? Okay.
Eight,
Well,
Matt Clow.
Yes, absolutely. We were trying to figure out what's going on. We're still trying to figure out what's going on. Intentional or not, George is dead. You act like when you say unintentionally, that absolves you from everything.
I need to get, I don't know if it's able to be or not.
I apologize.
I have things in my car that I need to.
Honey, they ain't gonna let you not have none of that in the pokey.
Yeah, what is it you think you need from your car? Please do tell.
Have my medication.
Okay, they have a pharmacy there, so if there's something that you have to have right away, you'll be seeing a nurse.
It's panic attack stuff.
Well, again, when you get checked in, you're going to be seeing a nurse, and they have a pharmacy there, so they'll be able to take care of any kind of that stuff. That protocol is out of my realm. I don't work down there, so I don't know, but I do know they do have a pharmacy. That you will be afforded to see somebody. Okay? Yes, ma'am. I let's say no. All right.
That's right, Pammy.
Go talk to Pepper. Yeah.
Pammy said every time I start to commit a crime, I remember I don't know phone numbers.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong about that.
Mm-mm.
All right, I have to run downstairs real quick, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, you're having a pretty good night, Nat Chloe. Pretty good. Can't complain. I thought we've been wanting to talk about this forever, and I was just sitting around today, and you know what? And then Richard Wild's out, so well, I'm sure that'll be talked about tomorrow. But I haven't got to see the clips yet.
I mean, are we going to stay online? I guess I should have asked you that. I mean, it's been 3 hours. Are we saying goodbye?
Yeah, we're saying goodbye.
Okay. Well, then I'll just wait till we say goodbye, and then I'll run downstairs.
Okay. All right. Everybody.
Making you sit here and wait for me to come back just for us to say goodbye. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm just like, do. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging in here with us. We appreciate it. And we'll be back soon.
To revisit Sarah Boone. Bless her.
Yes. Bless her.
We'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.
Yep. Bye, y'all.